Greetings, my fellow unicorns. I'm Jolene. Welcome to Jolene Sparkles. Today we're going to go back to some Dyson Sphere program. Brittany was helping me get some coffee, so she was moving a few things around there. So sorry about some of that noise, but we're good to go now. So yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Super excited to get into some Dyson Sphere program. Did see that they had a little bit of an update or a little bit of a news item that they had posted, I think yesterday, basically saying that the blueprint progress is coming along. They showed a little bit more of being able to copy and paste and move things around a little bit, and it looks pretty cool. Definitely excited about it. Can't wait for that. And they said that they will be releasing it within 30 days, which is, it's a neat, weird way to do that, but hey, I'm not complaining. It's totally good. So I'm super excited about that, and yeah, I mean, probably when that happens, we will. We're not going to start a new game. I mean, we're just going to go on in the existing game and play a little bit. But we are nearing towards the end of Dyson Sphere program because we've almost beat the game. And then we have to make some decisions on whether we keep playing it or not, or what we keep doing. I love looking at this sphere. It just looks so cool with like the little little nodes that kind of make it up, and you can see the actual solar sails, how they kind of honeycomb into shape. I love that. It just looks so cool. Anyway, all right, so let's load into the game here. There we go. So we are on to our green science now, which is super exciting. Oh. Got the game sound a little bit high. Let's lower that from my external speakers. And let me lower this just a tiny tad. There we go. Cool. All right, so we have our... I need to lower that a little tiny bit more. There we go. All right, so yeah, but we are moving on to our green science finally. So let's take a quick look and remember where we're at with things. We can see that we do have our... guns shooting out our solar sails. We only have 2 of them right now. It's totally okay. We have some rockets that are firing off over here. We only have 2 of those. And as you can see, we are starting to build our shell a little bit. We're only building 2 little smaller segments of it. In order for us to build out and actually make this Dyson shell have something of some actual substance, we're going to need to be able to unlock... let's see, let's go back to there. We're going to need to be able to unlock the Dyson Sphere stress system, and we need green science for that. So we're really super close to that. And we need 2,000 at green science. For the green science, we're going to need some of those, the graviton spheres. Sorry, graviton lenses. There we go. Graviton lenses, and... we need quantum chips, and I believe that we are producing quantum chips now because we did need the quantum chips for the small carrier rocket, so that's good. So, Gesundheit. Brittany's over there sneezing. She's been sneezing all day today. It's allergies, I gotta say. It's just that time of year that allergies just, kind of pop out. I know it's more of a springtime thing, but let's face it, San Francisco is its own little bubble of weirdness and, and whatnot. Anyway, so, what's that, Peanut Gallery?
San Francisco? Weird? Get out of here.
I know, right? Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's whatever she said for you. So, but yeah, it looks like our processor, or quantum processor production is a little bit behind right now. So let's see what we need to do to kind of speed that up a little bit. And it also looks like we're having some issues with this. And this is our, we're just not, consuming enough of that hydrogen and that oil. Looks like we are putting that into, wow, my mouse is so, I haven't gotten the sensitivity on this mouse just right yet. I did buy a new mouse. I like this. I bought the new Razer Naga Trinity. I know you're going to be like, why did you buy another Razer mouse? I thought you were totally done with those. And to be honest with you, like the Logitech MMO mouse, it was my favorite. But what I like about this new one is that you could replace on the side, and no, I did not, I was not, this is not a promotion or anything. Let me get this thing so I could show you it. Okay, I don't know where the other one is, but at least we have I have 3 of them, or 2 of the out of the 3. So on the side of the mouse, you can actually replace the sides, and you can kind of see like we have these 2 little different things that we could do in the sides. This one has just 2 buttons, and this one has like a circular pattern to it, and then the other one has like the standard like MMO mouse layout that has like 12 buttons. That one I really don't like. I think it's kind of useless, to be honest with you. But this one I leave on there because it does work pretty great with Valheim. I don't like, you know, some of the way the numeric pattern is, because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Or wait, it's 1, 2, and then 4, 3, 5, 6, 7. It's a weird kind of pattern. But hey, whatever. You just kind of pop it in the side and you're good to go. But I haven't gotten the sensitivity just right on it, and once you get a new mouse, it sometimes takes a little bit to kind of get that right. But anyway. So yeah, you can see that we're definitely running some issues with, we are probably not, yeah, it's our, oil that we are just not using enough of, and, so we're going to probably have to deal with that at some point, but let's find out where our quantum processor production is being handled, because we need to beef that up a little bit, and I think it's over, wasn't it over here? I thought it was over here. Maybe not. I don't remember where the heck we were producing those. I thought we were producing them nearby, but maybe I'm wrong. But this one is definitely bringing them in. Yeah, this is demanding them. Okay, whatever. So I guess what we'll do is, since we need those for our green science, we're just going to we're going to leverage this one right here. And we're going to use half of the production for the carrier rockets and another half towards our green science. And then later on we could, well, I mean, we could either use this existing logistics or we can just build brand new logistics. And I think that, you know what, let's just use this existing one. We'll split it up a little bit and deal with it there. And we can actually set some priorities. We can just, you know, do it that way. So let's go ahead and take out a little bit of this. I'm going to build an actual splitter in here. I hate how I do this. This is one thing that's annoying about the splitters, is that you can't put them just like right up against something. I have to end up building it this weird kind of like loop around thing. I mean, I guess I don't have to do it this way, but I mean, you know, I'd have to rebuild a lot, and I don't feel like doing that. So this is good enough for now. We're gonna take that, bring it down this way. Oops. Yeah, they gotta fix this. When you go out a little bit further, oh, that's because of the, yeah, you can see, if you look really closely, it's because these 2 different grids don't align very well. Oh, well. So let's see, we'll bring this down here. We want to make sure we leave ourselves a little bit of room to be able to build some other things later. And by having the green science here, it also makes it a little bit easier for us to actually figure out what we were building here. So let's see, do we have any matrix labs on us? And we do. Excellent. Just going to build 1 stack of them right now. We'll build more later. We're going to produce green. And what else do we need for green? We need, oh yeah, the graviton lenses. So we're going to tell that to import some of these as well. Oh, did I build that on the wrong one? Oh wait, no, never mind. The processors are coming in here. Yeah, that's right. We could do this here. Perfect. Just going to tell us we're going to demand some graviton lenses, and we're just we'll give it a nice like 1,000 that we'll request. 1,100, that's fine. Nope, gotta do 1,000 because it'll drive me crazy. I like those even numbers. I don't know, I'm weird that way. Which is really weird for me being so odd that I like the even numbers. I know, go figure. Hey, I've never been accused of being normal. And don't you dare, Brittany. Don't you dare. I know that she was thinking it.
I was thinking of something.
Oh, yeah. We know what you were thinking. We know it. She's trying to pretend like that's what she wasn't thinking, but we all know. We all know Brittany by now. Okay, so let's hook this up. We need to get... Oh, yeah, we still got to create some production for these satellite substations. Really need to create that. Maybe we'll... get that up and going soon. Let's go ahead and just disconnect those for now because we don't actually need those to back up all the way. We'll take those that we already have and we'll just kind of pop them in there. Cool. And we need some graviton lenses or graviton matrix, whatever. Okay, so how are we going to get these back in there? That's one thing I didn't really do while I was planning this out. Oh, you know what? Actually, we can just we can run another line kind of going this way, because luckily, we don't need more than 2 of those things going in, and I think there'll be enough room to do this. Yeah, that's the problem. I didn't really properly plan this very well, but that's okay. We'll just bring this down a little bit further. Keep hitting tab to bring up my inventory and forgetting that it's F. It's going back and forth between all these games. Every game's got to have its own little thing, you know? I swear, when I build a game, I'm going to try to make sure that the UI is similar enough to other games that it doesn't drive you too crazy. Too crazy, that is. 3 crazy, maybe. But, yeah. Alright, let's get these connected here. Then get the output going there. Perfect. I know I shouldn't have built that all the way, doing exactly what I said I wasn't going to do, and I did it anyway, but... Yeah, I don't think that we have graviton lenses currently being set on the logistics network, but since we don't, we should probably go fix that. And now we're going to tell this to... sorry, itchy nose. Let's see where we at with this. Kind of put that in there for supply. You know, I forgot tonight. I was going to come up with a question of the day, and I totally forgot. I started thinking of one, and I was drawing a blank, and I was trying to get ready for the show, and then eventually just became, all right, you know what, we'll just do that next week. So I'm going to see if we can start trying to do like a question of the day to kind of lure people in, because the pink hair alone is not luring people in enough. So we have to try to use some more gimmicks, you know? Maybe I'll have to come in as a clown at some point. I'll dress up in clown makeup. Do you think that'll bring people in or scare them away even more? I'm curious about that. If I came in clown makeup, I wonder if people would be worried or scared. We're going to definitely try that someday. I also need to get a better setup for my water. I need to have like a little like table here. But Brittany would not let me put my my drink on the desk because somebody who shall remain nameless, and their name is definitely not Brittany. Their name is not Brittany. Has destroyed 2 keyboards and wait, was it 2 key? It was 2 keyboards and 1 mouse this year, or I don't know. But yeah, it kind of happened, you know. Oopsies. Okay, so let's see. Looks like I have some of those going. Yeah, that's all going directly in there. And okay, we're going to have to build a sorter for this as well, because we're going to want some of these to go through to the logistics network. We also really have to beef these up, start producing a lot more of these graviton lenses. But for right now, we're going to put a splitter here. I know this setup's a little bit messy. I'm not completely happy with it, but I think this is okay for now. We will need to redo this because I am not completely thrilled with this. We do have to put another logistics over here. And you know what? We're going to put our other logistics down. Oh, wait. You know what? We can put it right over here. Actually, yeah, we will put them over here. We're going to supply some of those. And this way we could theoretically grab them from another place in the event that I get stranded or something and I forget to bring them with me. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but hey, knowing me, it will happen eventually. Especially now that I said something. Okay, there we go. You might have noticed that I just kind of built it back again, and that's because I wanted it to... I did it again, damn. I always forget, you have to build it back up. I'm trying to make the ramp as small as possible, but also not taking up as much. Right, there we go. Because if I remember correctly, if you delete it right here and then you go down, you can actually make a much tighter bridge, but that one's not balanced. Who cares? I'm being too nitpicky about the stupidest things. Because that is something I tend to do. Alright, cool. So, local supply. Remote the supply. Good. Now, that should start putting some of those on there. Even though we're just not producing nearly enough of those. Because we're just not producing enough. Oh, insufficient power supply. Oh, we're running out of power right now. Okay, so that's good because we keep having an issue with, you know, we're just going to burn off some of that raw oil because we keep running into an issue. We're going to go back to where we were before, and we're just going to burn off some of that crude oil because we keep, A, we're running into power problems, and B, we just are producing more of the, that crude oil, or not crude oil, but the processed oil than we are actually using, and that's definitely becoming a bit of a problem. That means the hydrogen is not able to come out because of that. So we're just going to kind of come over here, and we're going to put a, how do we want to do this? I want to build a splitter here. Yeah, we're going to we're going to put a splitter right here. I might have to take out one of these. I might have to take out one of these oil refineries, but we'll see if we can do it without it. And we'll just, what we'll do is we'll give priority to the network. Where's the splitter? Here's the splitter. Yeah, crap. Yeah, I knew there was not going to be enough room. Damn. Let's see. Wait, let's see if I can get rid of that. Maybe that will do it. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be... Oh, well... No, that's just not going to do it. Well, actually, no, there is no way we could do this. So we're going to put that in there like this. We're going to bring this one down. We're going to have to do something really funky here. Oh my god, this is going to be so stupid, but we got to do it. Well, okay, no, actually, let's do it this way. Sorry. Sometimes I start doing something and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Why am I making this so ungodly stupid? Let's make it a little tiny bit better. And, yes, let's get rid of that. Bring you down here. You were going to come across... Oh, wait, I can't do that. Okay, yeah, this is a really stupid spot to be putting this, so, you know what, we're going to go back to the original way. Which is just bring this out a little bit, bringing it back that way, only to be able to bring it up and over. Wait, why is that not... Oh, did I go up too many? Crap, this just looks really weird right now. There it goes. Why is it not letting me... this is weird. It's not letting me build it the way that I want. Okay, this is a really stupid place to put this, I guess. Alright, so let's try that again. Maybe I have to bring it up and over this way. Wait, let's go back a little bit more, and we'll just give ourselves a little bit extra room so we can have some others weaving in and out there later if we have to. There we go. Perfect. I mean, not perfect. It's messy as crap. Messy as crap? It's crap as messy. There we go. I don't know. Alright, so this will be our... Oh, crap. I should have done, like, a filter on these. Actually, you know what? That's okay. So we're going to set this to be... let's see if we do... I think if we do it that way, that will set it to priority, but I don't think we actually want it to be priority. We actually want it to do... Yeah, we can burn either. It doesn't matter. I mean, we're set to priority. So if either of them are kind of getting backed up, then we're just going to burn off some of that excess. Whatever. Who cares? It's no big deal. And bring this around, bring that around in there. And then you can see it'll alternate back and forth depending on which one is in there. And eventually this will kind of solve itself. I mean, another way I could have done it is just to run a... I could have run another one of these out and then just given it a priority on whether it actually comes out or not. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Like, I'm going to leave this here because I don't want to rebuild it, but I'm kind of curious if this would work. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set this to be oil. And then... Oops, I don't want to build it out that many. Okay, we're going to set it there like that. And that should only bring out the oil, which is the thing that's currently overflowing. And then I'm going to bring this back down. Bring it out this way a little bit. And then now, I'm going to put a splitter here. Actually, I guess I could have put it a little bit further back. This is a weird design. I just want to kind of see if this works or not. And then now, what happens if I set... Oh, wait. Okay, I can't do that. But what if I set that like this? I know this is a really weird, stupid looking design, but it's all an experiment. I'm just curious. So we're gonna set. We'll set that as priority. And then what I'm thinking is that since this one is set as priority, if that fills up, no, I don't think this is gonna work the way that I want to. It's an experiment. Let's see what happens. I'm curious. I don't think this is gonna work. I keep hitting the wrong damn button. I'm trying to get really creative with this, and you don't really have to get this creative with this one, so I'm like kind of wasting time with this, but I just kind of want to see what happens, you know? Sometimes you just gotta experiment with some weird designs because you never know what you're gonna come up with. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think this can be a failed experiment, but let's just see what happens. So we're gonna go ahead and tell this to burn off some of that. Let's give it some power. Let's, there we go. And what I'm basically wondering is if can I set this as priority? So overflow will go through here. Unless it, yeah, I don't think this is going to do what I want it to do. Okay, whatever. We're just going to burn this off. Who cares? You know, we'll see what happens when it does burn off a little bit further. Actually, you know, there is a way that we can test this. We can simulate some of this by just putting it into a storage container, and then we'll just burn off the contents of that storage container later. But yeah, let's just kind of put that in there like that. And what I'm hoping for is, will this actually become an overflow? I don't think we're nearly getting enough in there to really kind of simulate that. So let's bring that around this way, this like that. We want to get this thing going really fast in order to simulate this. Yeah, no. Oh, actually, you know, there is another way that I could do this. Wait, let's get even more ridiculous with this, because why not? This is so stupid, but let's see. And then I'm going to feed this one back into itself. Just curious what happens when we do that. Okay, so that should be the priority. Otherwise, it's going to kind of feed back in like that. Yeah, I don't think that's doing what I expected it to do, but okay, whatever. I guess we'll just burn this crap off, whatever. Yeah, it looks like it's working a little bit, so yeah, I think it is actually working. So this becomes like an overflow, essentially, because when it needs this, it just flows through there, otherwise it goes to that priority. Alright, so this was a stupid way to build this, but it's an interesting experiment, but I think it works. I think it does actually work. Let's build up a couple more of those and we can kind of simulate a little bit. Oh yeah, you can see it is actually working. And let's just cut that. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, it does work. Okay. This was a very roundabout way to do it, but hey, it works, so who cares? And we'll just set that to, yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's build out a few more of these and then we can expand things out more. Let's build out a few more of these, and then we'll be able to get some more power, because we're definitely running some power problems. I mean, yes, I could use some more of the renewable energy, for example, like the Dyson sphere, but I want to burn some of that excess crap off right now. Because without that hydrogen, you know, being able to be processed and picked up, it's giving us some other problems. Wait, it's saying power load 70%, and then, okay, we have 100% satisfaction. Okay, so it looks like we're good on that. We can build out a little bit more. We can just burn off all this crap. It's totally fine. I know, it's so green of us. Oh, you know what? There was a game that I did see the other day that I'm thinking about checking out. It's kind of like what I was talking about, where I saw an article discussing why do these builder games not talk about the environmental impact. And this game is kind of a reverse. So it gives you a really bad planet, and then you have to, like, you know, like it gives you like a building, like an environment that's completely trashed. And you have to build things in order to recycle, to clean up the planet and that kind of stuff. And I thought that was kind of cool. There's currently like 4 or 5 different games that I'm currently evaluating for the stream. A lot of builder games, a lot of strategy games, that kind of such. And because I think we're nearing the end of Dyson Sphere program. And I mean, of course, we'll come back to it at some point. I'm not done with the game, but you know, its development has definitely slowed. So it'll probably be like wait around until like the blueprints come out or that kind of thing. I mean, if they come out in the next couple of weeks, whatever. But you know, kind of like Satisfactory, I think we kind of put it on hold right now until the next update comes out, update 5. But who knows? I mean, there's a ton of different games coming out. I want to, you know, kind of cycle through a bunch of different games and give some reviews. I'm also thinking about doing some just non-stream games and, you know, just doing some quick videos, reviews of what I think about these games. Like maybe I'll do like an official like review of Cryofall. Spoiler, it's got a ways to go. I like the premise. I'm going to follow the game for a little while, but I think that definitely in the higher ends, it kind of falls in on itself. But yeah. Anyway. Okay, so we got that going. Let's go take a look at our Graviton lens production, because I think the Strange Matter production is definitely too low. Gonna need to beef that up quite a bit. Where is it? I know it's over by our mall somewhere. Yeah, we could definitely build out some more accumulators. We really should. Because during, you know, power fluctuations, we should be able to, oh, we have a ton of those on us right now. Let's take some of these discharged ones we have, pop them in there. Actually, no, come to think of it, why don't we just use some of those discharged ones? We can put those out and, yeah, let's just use some of those. Why not? Accumulators are great. They help you deal with the power fluctuations of, you know, especially when you're using renewable energy like your Dyson Sphere. And during, you know, your machines kind of coming on and off, it's kind of a cool concept. I'm so glad that Satisfactory had finally added that, because that was a game-changing thing. Like, I am so happy about that. I have, though, actually been itching a little bit to build another factory, to be honest with you, so. But just doing it on the stream, it takes a really long time to kind of build something up on the stream, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to play a game out like that on the stream, because then I just end up wanting to play it during all these off hours and stuff, and you know, then I get so ahead of where the stream is at, and then I'm like, I don't know what to do, but who knows. Yeah, it's great that the graphic does actually show, like, here's a full one. You can definitely see the difference between full and charging. I love the effects of these things. They look so damn cool. I gotta say, hats off to their development team. Not only have they done such an amazing job with so few people, you know, this artwork is great, the style of the game is great. Like, they have just done an absolutely incredible job, and I will be following those developers. I think they are amazing. They show a lot of talent. You know, and it has, you know, watching a couple of, you know, taking a look at some of these indie and smaller games, it has kind of inspired me to start looking into my own game development again. But, you know, it's also one of those I start thinking about. I'm like, well, I'm kind of running a stream right now, and that's really going to cut into that time. And I got so many projects, and I'm like, well, I got my iOS apps that I have to get back to working on a little bit, so kind of holding off on it for right now, because I don't really need to add more projects. But I keep wanting to do it. I've also been looking into, you know, maybe creating some mods for Valheim, so I don't know. I don't know C# that well. I played around with it a little bit. It's a decent language. I think that I can pick it up pretty easy and just run with it. It's not that hard. Looking at the syntax, it's pretty, you know, it's pretty standard syntax. It doesn't look that complicated. It has some C++ness to it. It has, you know, it just looks like every other language. It's not that big of a deal. But it's more about learning the, you know, the frameworks and all that kind of stuff. Is this one empty? Oh no, it's still working. Okay. Alright, so back to what we were working on, which was our Strange Matter, which is over here somewhere. Oh, is this one empty? No. It's getting towards the end, though. So it's got 8,100 and blah, 8,156. Cool. So it's nearing towards the end, so we'll have to rip that out at some point. Here we go. Here's our Graviton lens production. And this is probably hung up on deuterium again. Yeah, it's still waiting on deuterium. Ah, crap. Yeah, this is definitely an issue. Remote demand, local demand, okay. Let's see, what do we have in here? I thought there was a bunch of deuterium that I had somewhere. So yeah, we definitely have to start taking some of this hydrogen that we've been working with. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's what I'm going to do. There was at one point this thing that I found. I thought I had bookmarked, but I guess I don't. In order to make, you make this this loop, and it will it'll allow you to take a bunch of hydrogen, and you just keep running that same hydrogen through your loop, and occasionally you bring in some new hydrogen, and you create deuterium from it, and you just scale it out really wide, so you just end up creating a ton of it. And deuterium production. Just looking this up on my iPad. There was this great, oh yeah, it was Polygon, I think, had it. Was it Polygon? No, maybe it wasn't Polygon. Blah, 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 blah. No, it wasn't them. Crap, where is it? There's this great one that I had found, and I just can't seem to find. And I was going to link it in one of my videos. I totally forgot. Oh, that's probably why, because I was spelling deuterium wrong. Deuterium. Let's see here. Where is it? I wish I would have remembered what the hell. I mean, I could try to replicate it. It wasn't that hard. Okay, so here's... This is another one that I found. It's like, it's showing it on a map, but that's okay. As long as it, well, this one's actually got some nice... Sorry, I know this is a little bit boring right this second. I'm looking for this. I thought, because the last time I looked for it, it was right there. It was pretty simple. This one has a great map. Like, I found it on Google Images, but then, when I clicked on the link, it showed me a whole bunch of other different things, which are great. But, okay, so this works. So let's see. This one's a little bit harder to kind of look at, but, yeah, I think we could do this. Okay, yeah, this one's a little different, but that's okay. We could do this. We just need to look for an area that will have plenty of space. Maybe we'll just produce it over there. So let's go get some foundations so we can fill in a lot of that area. You have to build the loop big enough in order to keep cycling the hydrogen around in a circle. And, because if you just build it really small, it's not enough to keep moving it, and then essentially it will just stop. It'll stop running through the loop, and that's pretty bad. So you just got to build it big enough. Okay, grabbing a bunch of this. That should be good. Oh, what do we need for the actual deuterium production? How do we make deuterium again? That is done with particle collider. Particle collider is... Oh, the miniature particle collider, which makes those, I think. Yeah. So we need some supermagnetic coils. Oh, wait, we don't have any made? Crap, I thought we did. Wait, is it that? No, it's a fractionator. Yeah, it was right the first time. Yeah, fractionators. Okay, cool. So let's make a bunch of those. We should have these in a mall. We don't currently. We really should. That would make things a lot easier. So let's grab some of that glass. And this is definitely something we should start, producing. Oh, wow, it looks like this is completely out now. That's almost out. It's got one vein left. That's out. So, yeah, I guess to make sure that we're producing enough glass, let's drop this here so we can start requesting some stone. Because it's stone, right? Yeah, stone. So we're going to tell us to request stone. Demand. I don't know where we have any production of that. It's somewhere around here. Whatever. Definitely means I need to get more of those drones too. I know I didn't put 20 in like I normally did. I put an oddball amount. I know it's going to drive me crazy thinking about it. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight because I'm going to be... No, I'm just kidding. That's almost out too. Okay, whatever. Okay, back to what we were trying to do, which was build more of these fractionators. And we definitely need more of those. Yeah, building a couple more of those should be good. How many total do we have? Yeah, I think we should still build some more. We need some iron. You know what I'm going to do? Because I'm requesting iron here. I'm actually going to build a mall for those now because it's just a pain in the ass. Okay, so what do we need in order to build those fractionators? Because it's just annoying having to kind of produce these all the time. And let's see, we need some of that stuff. Actually, not screw it. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I know. I'm doing exactly the opposite of what I just said I was going to do, but that's how sometimes it goes. Oops. Okay. That should be good. I think we have enough of those now. It's 12. Yeah, so this requires 2, 4, 6, 8. That requires 8 per. Okay, that should be good. So let's find a nice big open spot that we can create our loop. Over here seems like it works. Yeah, this works right here. Perfect. So let's see. What is this one requesting? Okay, we can leverage you. And yeah, we'll just build it right over here. Perfect. So let's go ahead and let's drop some foundations. There was more room that I wanted, but that's okay. We don't need the water here. Lack of item. Holy crap, did I use 3,000 of that already? Jesus, wow. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Yeah, I think I'm going to need to go make more. I think I wasted all that. It's too bad this game doesn't have like a multiplayer, you know, setup, because it would have been nice to be like, hey, Brittany, can you bring this for me? But you can't, so. Oh, perfect. There we go. That's enough. We might have to build a little tiny bit more. Let's see if we can just get away with that. There we go. Cool. All right, so we're going to build a loop. And what it's going to do is it's going to have a hydrogen input. And then we're going to have some splitters. Oh, I actually like how they did this. This one's a little bit cleaner than the other one that I had built. So first we're going to request hydrogen. So we need to request hydrogen. Demand. We demand hydrogen. We demand hydrogen. Okay, that's going to go out. Grab some hydrogen from all of the places. And now we're going to run this through. And the cool thing about this design is it allows you to run it through to a whole nother setup. So we can actually have multiple of these. So that'll be kind of nice. So it's going to run out. We're going to put it into a splitter. Splitter's going to be here. Doesn't say anything about priority, so I think that's good. Oh, it does have priority. Ah, it does have a priority output. Okay. This is cool. So this is actually a much better design than I used last time. Okay. So next we're going to put a fractionator here. And we're going to put this fractionator right about. Oh yeah, we have to build it this way because the output of the fractionator is going to be the bottom part right there. Put that there like that. Perfect. And then now we need to build out 4 more of these. So we're just going to put these... we're going to give it a little tiny bit of room. We're not going to build it directly close by because I think I had a problem with that before. So there's 4 of them. Good. I'll run these into each other. Perfect. This actually tells you where to put the Tesla towers too. That's pretty nice. I like that. Yeah, it's weird because it's telling me to put more. Well, yeah, actually, where it's telling me to put the Tesla towers is not going to work because it doesn't cover enough. Actually, no, I think it will because it tells me to build those at the end. All right, fine. This is fine. I don't have to go exact the way they did it. I know exactly where they're going for with this. So we're going to build that there. Cool. And now we're going to have another splitter over here. And I'll start walking everybody through exactly what this is going to do in just a moment. So this one, that does not have any power. Yeah, because this is not in range. Yeah, I guess we could just build this right here, whatever. We could have just used one of those satellite things, but I don't know if we have the resources to build that or not. Let's see. No, we need these things. Frame materials. We do have to start building these automated. We're going to have to start using a lot of them because they're, yeah. All right, so we're going to need to have, looks like we can have another hydrogen input here I don't know why we would have an input there. Doesn't really make any sense, but I guess it does allow us to have another input here. Um, but whatever. All right, so we're going to come over to the side. God, my nose itches so much. I hate it. We're going to put this right... Oh, wait, actually, before we do that... Oh, you know what I just noticed? These are offset weird because of the planets. And I don't like that. I think it's going to make it really weird. I don't like how these are kind of offset. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to leave it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's not perfect. I will complain about this later because that's kind of what I do. I mean, what? No comments, Brittany. She's not listening.
No, you'll just fly around for 30 minutes wondering where it is you stuck it.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point. She said, no, I'm just going to fly around for 20 minutes trying to figure out where I put it. Which is completely true. She knows me really well. I wonder how my other girlfriend, Audrey, I wonder how her kitty's doing. She messaged me and said that her kitty was not feeling well, was in a lot of pain, and she was taking her to the vet, and I'm really worried. She hasn't messaged me, so I don't know. I'll have to message her after the stream and be like, hey, how's Lola doing? So everyone, keep Lola in your thoughts. Lola is an awesome kitty. Her kitties are huge, let me tell you. I swear, like, her cats are like twice as big as my head. Not really saying much. I actually have a small head. A lot of people are kind of surprised when they see the width of my head. I know it's weird when you say that because people are like, wait, why are people measuring the width of your head? But like, for example, like Brittany went to go put on my helmet that I use for scooters, and she was like, oh my god, your head is so small. But at one point I put that in the wrong spot. But no, I've actually, like, I mean, you know, I had to get one of those like cloth things that you have for wigs. You know, it's like, it's good for like if you're going to be styling wigs and all that kind of stuff. And I bought one at one point, and you have to measure your head because they're actually the size of your head. And I was there with somebody else, and it was kind of surprising that, I mean, they were a cis woman, and it was just kind of surprising that their head was like way bigger than mine by like 2 inches, and they're actually way shorter than me. So it's just like, okay. Kind of reminds me of Silicon Valley. Big head. Why do you think they call you Big Head? Well, it's because I have a big head. Well, don't you think it's because of your name, Big Head T? Oh, yeah, maybe. Anyway. So yeah, we're almost done with this. The sap is actually a lot cleaner than the old one. I really like it a lot more. Perfect. And as you can see, it's starting to spit out some of that deuterium, that great deuterium goodness. And we're going to feed that back in. So there we go. We can feed that deuterium to our planet, and we should start being able to produce a lot of that. It has slowed for some reason. Oh, I didn't build a splitter here. The splitters are actually really important. Not only does it allow you to expand this out further, but they also allow you to manipulate. Like, you can't just create a conveyor belt that just spins in circles. This game will not let you do that. And there are other games that will let you do... Why is that? Oh, did I build this wrong? I might have built this wrong. That's probably why. Okay, let's try that. Let's just rebuild that entire thing. There you go. Like, Satisfactory will let you just build a loop. This game does not. And part of that is because... actually, I don't know why they just did it that way. That's just how they designed their conveyor belts. But yeah, these are not going through. Why are they not going through? Did I mess something up? Yeah, this should be going to the next row. Output to next row. Okay. And then we gotta set the priority for this. Let's see. Priority output should be... wait, how are they doing this? This is totally different. Wait. This is an even weirder design. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I didn't follow the directions properly. What a shock. I know. But let's see. This comes out this way. It goes into here. And then this will set the priority output this direction. This will set the priority output. Let's see. Priority output should be that direction. Then we need to set priority input, which will be this direction. And then this will have priority output. This is saying priority input, but that's weird because we don't really have another input. We only have one. Oh no, we do have two inputs. Okay, yeah, because we got multiple inputs kind of coming through this way. Now we got to come over to this one. We got to set the priorities for this too. So this is going to loop around. This is a very different design than the other one I used. I think the other one just used more of this setup. But yeah, okay, so for this one, we need to set priority input here, and then priority output here. And then for this, we need to set priority input here, and then priority output there. And then it will allow us to kind of come down this way. And then now we can run this over this way. There we go. Okay, so the way these things work is that when you put something in, when you put hydrogen in, 99% of it will come right back out. 1% of it will be converted into deuterium. And that will be the output. And every once in a while you'll see it just kind of blip. So that allows it to gain little spaces here and there. And those little spaces is what allows the conveyor to continue going. And by setting the priorities as well, that allows us to continue to flow, and also it allows us to build out another one of these. So you can see right now that we are producing we're producing a decent rate, but we're not producing nearly enough. Yeah, I don't like how this is. This is like, it's all wonky looking at it that way. Whatever. But the great thing about this design is it does allow us to add another row pretty easily. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to add another row. And so I guess overall I do actually like this design better. It is a little bit more complicated than the other design that I used in the past. But I think that's totally okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this splitter... Oh wait, we got to put it here. Got to put a splitter here. Then we need to bring this over here. And then let's see, we put 3. So we're going to make sure that there is enough for 3 right there. Oh, we need more fractionators. Duh! Now, I wonder if I can actually build this out with just that one row, even though we don't have enough. I hope it doesn't mess it up, but I guess we'll find out. But the good thing is that by having this Tesla tower here like this, it allows us to have one tower that covers multiple rows. So that's kind of cool. These priorities are not quite working. I think I messed something up here. Yeah, because this should be going... oh, no, that should be going to the next... Oh, this is wrong. I built those backwards. Okay, so let's go... This has to go this way. I built these backwards. That's what I did. Because it should be going left to right. This is actually a really nice design. The other one was a little bit more spread out. I think it used less items, but this one's very modular, so it allows us to build out further. So it's very cool. Okay, why am I not getting anything out of here? Let me make sure I have the outputs correct. So yeah, that's priority, and this should be priority input. I don't know why it makes you set the priority input. Because that doesn't seem to actually do anything. Then let's see on this side. Yeah, priority output going that way. Yeah, this is so weird because it just doesn't... Huh. Well, this is also saying that I need an input here, so that might be part of the problem as well. I think this does actually require multiple inputs. in order for this to work correctly. So let's try that. Let's see. Oops, that was too far on that. And this should be priority input there. Okay, well the good thing is it did bring it down to the next row, so that's good. Okay. But unfortunately it's kind of hung right now because I don't have that next layer. That's alright, that's expected. Alright, let's go make some more of these fractionators. We are producing a lot more deuterium now, which is great. So we need to get some more of those iron things. And with this design, we can actually scale it out quite a bit. We can really scale the crap out of this, so that's good. So let's just try to build up a bunch more of those. Of course, we're out of glass now. Ugh. This is why creating this as a mall probably would have been a great idea if I wasn't so lazy. I can hear Brittany rolling her eyes from here.
I actually wasn't paying attention.
She's not paying attention to me. That's what it is. I'm just giving her crap.
No.
Oh, wow. Shade. I told her I was giving her crap, and she's like, oh, well, what's new? Anyway, she's having a rough day, so I should probably be a little nicer. I should be a little bit nicer for now, and I'll be a brat later. I mean, wait, what? Did I say that out loud? She's like, mm-hmm. Alright, I'll leave her alone for now. See, we're just burning off some of this crap, because we've got a bunch of crap here we need to burn off. Actually, let's go ahead and put some of that crap in here, too, because we just don't need these. And we can burn those off. Yeah, we can burn that off, that's fine. And let's build more of these. And that should be good, that should be plenty. Let's head back over there, and we'll probably build, I think, maybe 2 more rows of those, because they, as you can see, they do build it at a pretty decent rate, so. Oops, my laptop just got, or my iPad just got in a really weird position there. Oh yeah, I forgot. We are on the planet right now. The planet is called Audrey the Sexy. I keep forgetting to tell her that I did that. She does not watch my streams because these style games bore her. She says that they are too much like work, which is kind of funny, but which I get her point. I mean, you know, some people look at these as like kind of work because it does require thinking, you know. It's one of those, I mean, she works in tech as well, so when she's done with work, she just doesn't want to think about work at all. Where me, I'm done with work and, you know, I work on side projects and stuff. It's honestly something that's really got to do in order to stay on top of tech. You cannot just learn at work. There we go. Connecting these in. I do like these modular designs. I cannot wait for them to have blueprints. I hope they create blueprints. Besides just copy and paste, I hope they create actual blueprints like they do with Factorio. I think that was one of the best decisions that Factorio made, I've also created a bunch of Factorio blueprints. Haven't played Factorio in a while, but it does remind me I need to take a look at the Factorio Helm or Kubernetes deployment, because I had put one together. I did start on one for Valheim, I just haven't finished it. I do want to open source that as well. I had some issues on my cluster because I was using Longhorn, and Longhorn, it's a distributed file system. And it just wasn't working very well for Valheim. It just requires a little bit faster disk saving, so. I'll try it with iSCSI at some point. I mean, yeah, why am I not using local disks? Well, that's because my Kubernetes environment at home, it's my own personal lab, I try to keep it as stateless, or I try to keep the nodes as stateless as possible, so I can just rebuild and replace them. They're all generic and just crappy. Well, they're not really crappy. I mean, I got a bunch of Raspberry Pis and that kind of stuff in it, you know. Okay, so let's see. Where did I mess up here? I didn't set my priorities yet, which is fine. Going to be setting those momentarily. I just wanted to kind of see what it would do with a base setup without the priority set. Because I'm curious if this will actually function without the priorities. Yeah, it looks like it will. That's cool. Now, of course, the next layer down might not work if I don't set priorities, because the priorities help keep this thing flowing. And you can see that we are using a pretty good amount of hydrogen. I mean, it's just... I mean, it's only 1% of the... 1% of what goes into that becomes deuterium. But it adds up fast. I mean, you can kind of see that, you know. I mean, we're producing... I don't know how much we're producing per minute, but let's take a look. Let's go to our stats here. Local planets, and let's see, deuterium. Looking for deuterium. Okay, so yeah, right now we are producing 136 per minute. So I'm gonna write that down because I wanna see when we add the next one. I want to see how much we start to produce. So let's see, 137. 137. It's 136, 137, but you can see that our consumption is 287, so we definitely need more. So let's see, we're going to build one more row of that. Oh, it looks like we have stopped. Oh yeah, we didn't set our priorities. So let's go ahead and set those. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to do was set this looping around. That is apparently very important to keeping this flowing. Okay, so this one, the priorities need to be... output priority is going to be to the right. Oh wait, input priority is from the left side there. That didn't set. Cancel. Okay, priority set. Good. And in this one we need to set the... Let's see, this is going down. We got to build this out going this way. I don't know if that really matters or not. But we need to set our... Yeah, unfortunately, the way they have it is top to bottom, and I'm building kind of left to right, so it kind of is throwing me off a little bit. Let's see, output priorities to the left here. Good. And then why is this one? Let's see, let's make sure we set the priorities here. Because, yeah, apparently setting the priorities is really important. If you don't set these priorities, it does not work. So let's see, priority input from the left, priority output to the right. And then let's make sure that we build this out. And then the priority inputs to the right, priority output is to the left here. And that should start it flowing. And there we go. Cool. Let's make sure that that's actually running through properly. Then if it is, oops, trying to adjust my mic a little bit. Then if that is working correctly, we're just going to wait a few seconds, let it kind of like stabilize itself, and then we're going to take a look at the graphs and see how we're doing. So we got ourselves up to 142. So yeah, each one of these is not adding nearly enough. We really need to add more. What is this 1, 2, 3 crap? I don't know what that means. I don't know what these do. Who knows? Whatever. Oh, it's favorites. So I guess we could just set that to... Oh, okay, cool. There we go. We'll just do it like that. So we can always bring that up, bring it to where we want. Okay, that brought us to about 151. I just want to see if that number stabilizes. If it doesn't, then we will... once it does, then we'll write that number down. We'll produce one more and see how it goes. See, we're at 153. So we're still going up a bit. 154. 155. I guess what we can do is we can start dropping the nodes as that is running itself. Let's see, let's build that right about here. Another one here. And here. So that's colliding for some reason, so let's get rid of these. Oh, I built those upside down, of course. I hope I built that one right. I Guess we'll find out. Yeah, that's the problem with building it like where we are right now. It's kind of driving me nuts having them like that. But yeah, let's see where we're at now. 164. Okay, so it's going up more still. 165. Okay, so we're gonna keep letting that go for a few. By the time we have this built out, it should stabilize. We'll see. Put our splitters here. Build out. I guess what we could do, because I don't want to mess too much with the actual like input of all that hydrogen, so we're just going to run our lines now and then we'll connect them up later. Got to run this down this way. Same thing goes for our Tesla poles, Tesla coils, Tesla towers, Tesla thingies, whatever they're called. There we go. Cool. And coming down here. There we go. Okay, this is starting to look good. Let's take a look and see where we're at with our stats. Looking at our stats right now, oh, 181. Yeah, you can see we're definitely starting to, we're still going up, so that's another reason why I don't want to, I mean, yeah, we're doing it over 10 minutes, so I guess let's lower that that time period. So yeah, we're at 1 minute now, so we're at 250, 260. So we can call it 260. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I should have been doing over 1 minute. So this is why I want to do it over like a couple of them, because I'm not sure if the I'm not sure if that first number was correct or not. So we'll just do 260. So I think 260 is a good point. So let's continue to hook this up, and then we'll find out what the next one, see which one the next one adds, and then we'll probably create one more if we have enough of those fractionators. If we do, yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to have enough of those. But yeah, either way, I think we'll create one more. We'll see how it's going, and then from there we'll get our. We might need to create more of those the green matter stuff, or strange matter, or whatever the heck it was called. I think we need to build more of those anyway, because we're probably not consuming enough of the deuterium that we're creating. And then we'll probably have to build more of this setup. But yeah, I don't want to go too crazy with scaling this out if we are not using everything that we are producing. So otherwise, it's kind of a waste. But oh my god, it would be so nice if we had the blueprints, because we could have just created the first one and then banged out the second one and third and fourth and everything else. But that is, it's going to be a game changer when those blueprints come out. Let me tell you, that will change this game so much in such great ways. I'm so excited about it. Cannot wait. I really hope they add multiplayer to this game. I'm not counting on it. Oh yeah, I need to check out the there was that star map. They did something with the universe with like the Milky Way, and I still haven't actually seen it. If you zoom out to, oh yeah, loading Milky Way view. So yeah, this is data based on all of like the players that are playing. Total Dyson spheres 170,000. Wow. That is a lot more than I thought. Holy crap. And look, there's me. Hi. That is pretty awesome. And oh yeah, you can see like who has like the biggest. Wow, this person is building 6 terawatts. Number of engineers 3. And then this one is number of 11 terawatts. Wow. This person's 5 terawatts. This person's 13 terawatts, 17 engineers. I wonder if it'll let me go in a little bit closer to them. Let's go over to here. Let's see. That's 6 terawatts. Because they're all the way on that edge, let's see. Does it let us go in a little bit closer? No, it does not. I think that's the closest it lets us go. But yeah, it's kind of cool. The real time, like, showing how much this particular person is creating. I guess it's 2 different people that's creating that. Yeah, it's too bad it doesn't let it zoom in a little bit more, but that's kind of cool. That's a cool little view. I mean, it's not particularly useful, but it's cool. It's a cool little view. I mean, I know they're going to be adding more things later, but yeah, I'd like there to be some true multiplayer, but unfortunately, because they didn't add it to the game day one, I'm not expecting very much on that. But hey, if they add it, that will be amazing. Did I set these priorities? I don't think I set the priorities. I must have, because this is running. No, I didn't set these priorities. Huh, that's weird. Alright, well, let's go ahead and set these priorities. Did I set the priorities on this one? I did, okay. So let's make sure this one is set properly. So that should be output priority to the right. Input priority to the left. Jokers to the right. Here I am, blah, 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 blah. Nope, not singing the song. Don't want to deal with any takedowns. Kind of ridiculous that there are some artists out there who complain about people singing their songs. Really makes me want to never even pay attention to those artists, the ones that do it. Actually, I think I kind of do, because I don't even know who really does do that. Okay, why did we halt? All of our priorities are set, but for reasons unknown, we sort of halted. I must have hooked something up wrong with this. What did I hook up wrong? Okay, so this should be kind of coming through here. Let's see, with this one right here, this should be output priority to the right. Input priority to the left. And then that's... Oh, wait, did I do that right? I don't know if I set all the priorities on those, but I guess that one doesn't matter. Let's see, the bottom here. That is the same. That is the same. Yeah, why is this halted? Okay, I really messed something up here. What did I mess up? Why is this not running? It's one of these stock. Okay, these are they all got hydrogen in them. Okay. Okay. I must have really messed something up here because I don't know why this one suddenly started. See, input priorities to the left. Got that. Output priority to the right. And that should be feeding down that way. And then going into this one should be output priority to the left. Input priority to the right. We have that. Okay. So that looks correct. And then this one should be input priorities to the right. We have that. Output priority to the left. Okay, we got that. And that should be feeding down this way and this way. That's correct. And then this one should be output priority left. And why is this not working? This is really weird. Okay, let's just try doing that. Maybe that'll help jumpstart it a little bit. No, it didn't. Oh, it looks like it did a little bit. Ah, there we go. Okay. So I guess if these get like kind of stuck, the answer is just to break it. And like I said, we're intentionally by having those breaks in it, what happens is it forces the item previous to move in. So by cutting those out, it forces everything through the line to just kind of like speed up. And then once it's going, it's just kind of an infinite loop. It'll just keep running forever. Well, as long as you're providing it with something, it'll keep running. But now let's take a look at our deuterium production. So we're at 320, and our consumption is 280. So let's see, I think that's probably good. 240, 238-ish. Kind of bouncing around a little bit, but we'll call it 340. So yeah, so each one is creating a pretty good amount. We'll probably need to create another line of them later, especially when we go over and increase our consumption of them. But yeah, okay, so that's cool for now. We'll probably have to come back here. Actually, let's get rid of some deuterium, put it in there for right now. Yeah, and this is just going to keep burning off a lot of that excess hydrogen. I mean, only 1% of what comes into here gets converted, but with enough of these, you just scale them out, and you can see that there's a pretty consistent amount of them. I don't like how I built these. Honestly, I should have built them the other way, but whatever. I could always move them later if it bothers me that much. Okay, so let's see.Maybe I'll remember to post those in the post a link to those in the description. Let's see, we got a lot of extra helium here. We have a little bit of deuterium. Okay, this is deuterium coming out that we have. Oh wait, this is our deuterium fuel rods. So yeah, it looks like half it's going to there, half it's going to that. So we definitely need to increase our production of deuterium. Let's see how these are doing. Let's take a look at the graviton lenses, see if they are actually producing any. I mean, it's very slow. It is really slow. And that's just because we are just not producing enough deuterium. Yeah, we really need to increase our deuterium production. Okay, so since we need to scale that out so much further, let's go ahead and let's create some automated fractionator stuff. Oh, we should actually request our green science to come in as well, because we can start researching some things. Let's go ahead and request our green science. Demand. We demand the green science. It's only bringing 70 in, so you can see that we are just not producing that much of it right now, which is okay. I mean, whatever. We're just going to go ahead and scale that up, and when we have enough, it'll take care of itself. Oh, we don't have enough of our belts. Let's go grab some more of those. Should be over here for that. Yep, there we go. I really hope they add something like Factorio that it can just always keep you supplied of belts and such, because it is a pain in the neck constantly going out to grab those. I do have a bunch of those on me. I don't know why. Oh, I must have tried to copy the wrong one. That's why. Well, okay, whatever. We're going to fill ourselves up with them now anyway, since we're here. Alright, good. And we don't have any of the lesser ones. Oh, how are we doing on sorters? I guess we should top ourselves off on sorters anyway, since we go through a lot of those. Drop that back there. Drop this here. There we go. Cool. And let's see. We're going to need a bunch of these anyway in order to produce the fractionators. But you know what? We really should create some automation for these, because it's a pain in the neck creating all these all the time. But let's see. We got this over here, and we need, in order to create the fractionators, we need... let's see, we need some of those stone pile things. What are they? Stone bricks. We need some of those. It's going to demand like 1,000 of those. We're going to need that. And then we need glass, I think. But did we already request glass in this? I forget. Crap. Oh, wait, yes. We need glass. It's going to tell a nice 1,000. So we don't really need that much, but... we don't have any on the network, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue. Pop another one of these here, because this will be our supply back to the network if we want. Oops, no, that's... oh wait, we got to clear this out because we don't want that to be like that. Okay, in order to make the fractionators, we also need... oh yeah, processors. Are they processors? Is that what they're called? Yeah, processors. There we go. And we demand those. Oh, let's get some of these on here. Oh, why did I do 50? That was a total accident. Keep forgetting how to split things in this game. Oh, there we go. I know there's a better way to split these, and let's see. Let's hold it down and then go to 20. There we go. Okay, that's a better way to split them. Okay, that was really stupid the way I was doing it initially, but hey, whatever. Let's go ahead and sort these. Let's do that again and see if I can remember how to do... Ah, crap, I keep like... Oh, well, luckily it just went to the exact amount that I wanted, so who cares? Cool, there we go. Now we need to demand some of those stone bricks. I know that we're producing a bunch over here. We don't have them on the network. That's okay. We're just going to go ahead and add these onto the network. We're going to tell it to supply them. I know it's really weird having them just being produced and sent directly over there, but who cares? It's sometimes just easier just to deal with the logistic network. I mean, let's face it, eventually we're going to be really producing a lot of power. So it's not that big of a deal. But there we go. Now we're supplying a bunch. Yeah, you can see that we're requesting stone for some places. We'll eventually have to, you know, probably set up some more supply of that through the logistics network. For the interplanetary logistics network, I should say. Oh, excuse me. All right, so let's see, where are we at? Oh yeah, let's go back over here. We need to give that some power so we can start bringing some of these over the network. I know that we have some on the network. We should have some on the network. Hope we have some on the network. There we go, good. And that's supplying everything, perfect. Let's start putting some of these in an assembler. So let's see, first let's do this. And then we'll do these. Kind of coming out. Got our glass coming out. We'll put an assembler there. And then since we can only do 3, the maximum that you can have for the assemblers, the longest width that you can have the sorters go over is 3. So because of that, we will need to put another line kind of coming from the south anyway. That's why I didn't mind having to put another logistics here, because this one will be able to provide going back to the network. It's just good to have some of these things on the network, because in this way we could, you know, have them being demanded from somewhere else, even though we don't really need to do that, but I guess we can put it on another planet if we really wanted to. I mean, I guess we should have put it in interplanetary, but yeah, it's a good idea to have all of your buildings in the logistics network, because then you can request them from other locations. I mean, it's something I read, it's something I saw a bunch of people talking about doing. I've not personally done it, but we're going to start trying to do it because we can. So, and there we go. Now we will put a storage here, because we're just going to tell it to request some of those and put it in the storage, so we can always kind of come over and grab those, but we're going to limit it to 1 line of those. And what do we need for those satellite things? Let's see. In order to produce those, we need... Oh, I don't think we could do that here. Because, yeah, I really want to get some production of these going as well, because it's kind of annoying. You know what we're going to do? We're going to let that churn away, produce a bunch of those, and then we're going to go over to where we're creating our super magnetic coils, I think they're called. Supermagnetic coils. Yeah, right over here. That's where we're producing those supermagnetic coils, and then I think we can produce all the things that we need for this. So we don't have our Tesla towers on the network yet, but we'll just add those to the network. Then we're also going to need those other things which are on the network. Those the icon that's to the right, I always forget what they're called. But let's see. Okay, so we have our supermagnetic coils right here. I don't want to get too close to this. Let's see. How do I want to run that? You know, I'll bring that production over here, because I think that we can have this kind of coming out. Let's see. Can we actually get over that? Yes, we can. Cool. Good. Oops, why did that? Okay, there we go. Cool. So as you can see, we're just kind of going in and coming right back out. And then I'm going to build that out a little bit so we can kind of come back down pretty easily. Perfect. Bring that down this way a little bit, and then we can leverage... Actually, you know, we'll probably have to just build another... We'll build another logistics over... Crap. We don't have a lot of room here, so we'll get rid of that. You know, let's build as an interstellar. This way we could have some of these being requested through the interstellar network. And this is one of those things that you get to another planet, you're like, oh crap, we really should have, you know, brought these with us, and then we can just grab that stuff from there if we need to. Oh, you know what? Actually... Okay, actually, let's do this. So in order to produce those, we need... how do I want to do this? You know what? We're going to put... Because I don't want... So... I kind of screwed myself here. So I want to put the contents of what we create onto the logistics network. But I don't want to put... I kind of painted myself in the corner here. I want to put the Tesla towers on the network, but I don't want to waste the space into a interstellar, so I don't want to have it on two different places. I'd rather only have it in one place. And the distance here is a little bit short, so let's actually go over here. We'll build another interplanetary logistics right over here. Wait, we have one right here, which is unfortunately full, but we can just create another one. So we can put some of our things that we have created over here onto that network. Oh, actually, you know what we can just do? We can just... Oh, crap, we can't do that because we don't have enough room. Damn. We're short on space over here, unfortunately. Crap. Yeah, I didn't really plan this out to be able to support this, unfortunately. Alright, we could put that here. Not going to give us a lot of room, but I think once we get rid of this, we'll be fine. Yeah, once we get rid of this thing, we'll be able to put all these things onto that network right here, but for right now, we'll just put these on there. Yeah, we don't really need to put that many on the network. We'll put, I don't know, we can just tell it to build 1,000. Why not? Who cares? There we go. No, stop. No. There we go. Good. Okay. Remote supply, local supply. Good. Put 20 of these in there. Eventually, we'll deal with, yeah. Actually, what we should also do is we should do a, we'll do a local request, local demand for this, but we're only going to put like, I don't know. Can we only put 100? I wish we could only do 50. I wish there was a way that we could use the keyboard input for this, but whatever. But yeah, we'll do local demand for these. We should have them on the network. We don't currently. But we only need one interstellar this way in the... Well, I mean, we'll put more on there later. But for right now, this works. We can't completely build this how I want because this copper production is still kind of in the way. But we could do this for right now like this. No, I guess I didn't have to build that like that. Yeah, I know this looks a little bit weird, but this is for right now. Where are my sorters? Oh my god, I gotta start using the hotkeys again. I just don't like the hotkey setup in this game. I really hope they make it possible to customize this, because right now it's kind of annoying. Good, there we go. Tell it to, oh, that's actually the wrong thing. Damn. I didn't want to put those on there. Well, they're on the network now, so whatever. These are not the things that I meant to put on there, but whatever. Okay, well, we have those on the network too. We're just going to get rid of this now because it is actually in the way. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of all that stuff later. for this now. Let's hope that we can squeeze this by. Good, we can. Awesome. Wait, why can I not put that in there? What the hell? It's saying it's colliding. Why is it colliding? Colliding with other objects. What? How is that colliding? That shouldn't be colliding. Alright, I don't know what's up with that. It's saying colliding. What the hell? Okay, this is not my imagination, right? This is actually happening? Is this real life? Oh my god, did we just say that at the same time? Oh my god, me and Brittany just said that at the same time. Why is that not working? That's like... What the hell? Colliding with other objects. But it's not... But it's not colliding with anything. Like, what the hell? Alright, there's something really buggy with that. Alright, let's try to bring that around. Alright, we're gonna have to get rid of this. We're gonna have to move this a little bit. Whoops. Because I think I'm gonna have to bring it around this way, because there's something really bugged with the placement of this. And if this doesn't work, there it goes. Alright, that was really stupid. I don't know what's up with that, like, but the grid's doing something really funky there. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Forget about it. Okay, so let's give this a little bit of power here. Perfect. Now that will supply what we need on the local network. It'll also provide it to the remote network, which is awesome. Now let's head back over to where I had those super magnetic rings, which is over here. Over right here. And now we have, let's see, these are international or interstellar. I keep saying international, I mean interstellar. we need to create a local one here. And this will be used to grab some of the other crap that we need for that, because we're going to need this. And we're just going to set it down to demand 100 of them. Demand 100, perfect. And, yeah, some of this is kind of sloppy here. Yeah, I guess I could have gotten rid of that windmill. I probably should have. Or the, yeah, whatever the heck that's called. Wind turbine. Yeah, wind turbine. That's what they're called. Every game's got to have a different name for things. But yeah, I guess it would be boring if... Oh, wait, no, these are the wrong things. I had it right the first time. Oh, Jesus. Ah, crap. I totally messed up. Let's try this again. I did have it right the first time. Oh, my God. All right, whatever. And I guess we got to get rid of that. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe it's not butter. Oh my God, it reminds me of the Family Guy one where like he like had like a seizure because he couldn't believe it wasn't not butter. Yeah, I watch Family Guy way too much. People always like ask me like, "Hey, what's your superpower?" And I'm like, I don't know, my ability to find a Family Guy quote with like just about anything. There we go. Okay, so now let's connect our super magnetic rings. Maybe we can stop hitting escape accidentally. That would be awesome. Yes, I know those are kind of like, I don't know. This is kind of sloppy tonight. I don't know. It is what it is. Okay, and the last thing we need is we need the, what the hell are these called? Frame materials. So I know we are producing these locally, so let's go ahead and request some of those. Again, we only need like 100. We don't need a ton of those. So let's demand 100. Perfect, and we have those being delivered right away. Yeah, it says it's bringing in 140. That's okay. It doesn't really matter. And we're going to bring that down like that. Create another one of these sorters. Bring it in like that. Perfect. And we'll create another one of these belts. I'll have it kind of coming out. Oh, wait, actually, no. Since this is a local, I don't want to put that on there. But what we're going to do is we're going to create take the output of this and put it onto the interstellar network. But before we put in the interstellar network, we're going to put it in a box. So we can just grab that as we need. And we'll use a sorter to go into the box and then a sorter kind of coming out of the box. So it's kind of a weird setup, but hey, it works. And these don't really need to be produced that fast, so I don't really have to worry about, you know, making sure that it's enough of a buffer size. The buffer's really only used for us just to be able to grab stuff out of the box. And we're going to set the buffer to be, I don't know, first few lines of them. And we'll set the supply of those, but we're going to set the supply down to like, set it to like 100. Yeah, we'll set it to 200. Remote supply, remote demand, all that. We don't have any interstellar vessels here. See, can we make one? No, we can't. We can't make it right now. Whatever. We'll deal with that later at some point. I know I'm going to regret saying that, but whatever. Okay. Why is this not producing anything? Oh, it is producing it. We just don't have an output. Duh. Do like that it has a little warning showing that, you know, it wasn't doing anything. Alright, so that's going to produce those, put them in there. Because we want some of these, we're just going to let it go ahead and produce some of those, drop them out. And yeah, there's only one of these producing it right now, but I think that's okay. I wish I could just grab these out of here. That's what's annoying. I wonder what happens if I hit clear. Well, if I hit clear, it doesn't give those back to me, unfortunately. Hi, Rocket Wolf 2. How are you doing tonight? Have you played Dyson Sphere program yet? Oh wow! When I looked over at my camera, I realized that my lipstick popped off again. So let me go ahead and fix that. Hold on 1 second. It's one of those things where I'm drinking coffee and it just pops out. I really got to get a sealer for it. Like, I really have to. So what's great about the iPad, I just use it as like a as a quick mirror while I'm streaming. It's so silly. There we go. All fixed. Oh, I gotta do my selfie of the day too, but unfortunately I don't have my cell phone next to me right now. So, yeah, well. Oh wow, did I totally messed up with my, I was watching the stream over here and I forgot to, there we go. Alright, cool. 2,500 hours in Dyson Sphere program? Oh my god, really? Like, how is that even possible? Oh my god, that is, okay, that is just some kind of record. That is incredible. My hat's off to you. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how you didn't get bored of the game. 2,500 hours, that's crazy. Like, on my second save, wow. That's crazy. I mean, I've probably gone through about 7-8 saves, and I have, oh, let's bring up Steam and see how many hours I have on this. So I have 221 hours on this. Valheim, I'm actually up to 173 hours. Have you played Valheim yet? I am really loving that game. And if you have played it and you like to play it, I'm going to be playing that on Wednesday. The game has been out for 3,500 hours. That's crazy that you know that. So wait, when do you sleep? When do you work? Or do you just stream Dyson Sphere program? That is impressive. That is, wow. I mean, the only game that I can say that I have that many hours in, or probably more, is World of Warcraft.
I knew you were going to say that.
Of course you knew I was going to say that, Brittany, because we've talked about that. Alright, so we got these being produced now. So we're just going to store this, put this right back into the, what am I doing here? I'm going to put that over into there, and we'll come pick those up. Whoops, I keep putting escape accidentally on that. Alright, good. So we have a bunch of those. They're being produced. We can come grab them as we need. Now let's head back to our deuterium. Oh wait, we were actually building our, oh crap, where did I start producing those? It was over here. Yes, here we go. So we got our fractionators. We need to, build a lot more of that setup that we had over there. Let's see, let's top this off. Oh no, that should be plenty. Let's fly over to where our deuterium production is. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of crap to burn off, so let's just put that in there now. Alright, there we go. We can scale this out a lot further. You play it during the day. Do you work in tech? Do you do like some kind of like support, or like do you play it with like, do you work from home, that kind of a thing? Like, just curious how you I mean, I know a lot of people who work in tech that, like, you know, like they work as support, and it's just like if they don't have a call coming in, you know, they're just waiting. So they can just hang out and wait, or they just play like, you know, a few hours a day during lunch or that kind of thing. I mean, I definitely take game breaks during work. I mean, I don't lie about it. I tell work when I'm like, hey, I'm going to take a little bit of a video game break. I don't do it all the time. It's kind of a once in a while thing, but yeah, I mean, if I'm pretty stressed at work, I will definitely take a little bit of a game break. Some days it's like, all right, it's time for some cyberpunk. It's time to blow some things up, you know. Let's see here. So yeah, what we're doing right now is we're scaling out our. Oh, let's see, I did this right? I have to bring up my. That's why I had the game paused. I forgot because I had my little map, my little cheat sheet here of the setup of this, and I started building that the wrong way. I almost messed that up like I did the first time. So let's get all these connected. There we go. Got to build our two splitters here. And let's actually take a quick look at the stats to see how we're doing deuterium now. Yeah, I see our consumption's 410, producing 380. So yeah, we definitely need to build probably need to build 2 more lines of these, maybe 3 actually, because we want to make sure that we're going to produce enough of these. Yeah, I just don't like how I built this right here like this. It's driving me crazy because I should have built it a little bit further down. All right, whatever. Who cares? I'm going to try not to complain too much about it. No, Brittany. I know Brittany's rolling her eyes at me like, yeah, you're going to be complaining anyway, because it's kind of my thing. All right, bring that down. Yep, Brittany's over there going, yeah. Brittany would be on the stream tonight if it wasn't for the fact that it's a single-player game, which is kind of a bummer. I really hope they add some multiplayer components to this game, because I think that would be a lot of fun. I think it'd be great to have, like, you know, have multiple people working on the same kind of, you know, little area. I know it can be done. I mean, it definitely can be done. I mean, but, you know, I think that they would really have to start this game as multiplayer from the get-go. I think it's a little bit late to add multiplayer to it now. But hey, who knows? Maybe they have actually been working on a client-server model the whole time. But I'm just still impressed with how much they did with only 5 people. I wonder if they've hired anybody since they've released the game into early access. I don't really follow the team that closely. I mean, I do, you know, read all their updates and stuff whenever it comes out. I mean, always kind of curious. What's one of the features that you're looking forward to most, Rocket Wolf? I mean, I'm super looking forward to the blueprints, which are coming out supposedly within the next 30 days. Let's see, just sent a message. I used to work on site. Got pins into a shipping container. Oh my god. Oh, I'm glad you're okay. I mean, well, I mean, I know you said that you're oh my god, that's I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I worked in construction at one point, and forklifts are no joke. I drove a forklift for a while, and yeah, they are no joke. I'm glad you're alive. I've, you know, seen some pretty horrendous thing. I have dropped an entire book of plywood when I was driving a forklift. It was not on purpose. I was just going along, and one of the straps snapped, and you know, I started to slow down, and the entire it was an entire book of MCP, which is like some people call particle board, but it has like a layer of like chemical on top. It's like kind of like a, it's not formica, but it's like that same kind of thing. And I was riding along. It's really slippery. So if it's like two of them on top of each other, so the entire book went flying forward, smashed everywhere. That was probably a couple grand worth of material. And you know, it happens. But I'm so glad nobody was in front of me because it probably would have killed somebody. To be honest with you, like it's no joke. But I'm glad to hear that you are okay, because yeah, that's pretty nasty. Yeah, the blueprints, they've been working on it for a while. I'm so excited about that. I hope that they make them shareable, kind of like what they do in Factorio. I don't know, have you played Factorio? If you like this game, you will probably like Factorio. Um, if you're looking for a 3D experience, I would definitely recommend taking a look at Satisfactory. I've also played that game a few times on the stream. And if you're curious about either of those, I played both Factorio and Satisfactory in the stream. You can check out one of my um, previous episodes, but I'm pretty confident you would like those. Okay, so let's see. This is now going. It looks like it's moving along pretty good. Let's take a look at the stats, see how we're doing. Yep, we're up at 420 production and consumption. Nice. Well, consumptions, yeah, I know, right? Brittany's like, 420? Nice. Let's see, 420, 420, yeah, I mean, we're doing good. Okay, so we do have to build another layer. Let's go ahead and build one more layer. And it looks like, yeah, we are bringing a pretty consistent amount. But you can see that, like, this isn't moving that fast, which is a good thing, because that means that we are, you know, circulating a lot of that hydrogen through the system. And 430 kind of coming in. It's still coming in at a decent rate. We should probably add a few more drones to this. But I'm sure you know that I like to have weird even amounts. Let's bring one in. Oops. Crap. Don't like how you split piles in this game. There we go. Just should be able to bring in enough. Okay, good. Let's start another layer. I think we should probably build like 2 more layers, and we'll see how it goes from there. But then after that, we'll probably have to build more particle colliders. 1900 hours in a Factorio. Awesome. Have you checked out the Crashtorio mod for Factorio? I absolutely love it. You can build some amazing factories with it, and it adds a lot of great complexity to it. I gotta say, the replay value of Factorio is incredible. There's just so much that you can do in it. There's so many different ways you can build your factory. I just really hope that this game has reusable blueprints, because I will definitely release some. I don't have any really crazy designs yet. I created some really cool stuff in Factorio, though. Mostly for Crashtorio, though. Okay, let's see if we can get this one right this time. So let's see, it kind of comes down this way. And then it loops back up this way. There we go. This kind of comes in this way. The blueprint mod for DSP allows you to share. It's just copy and paste. Nice, awesome, that's great. I have not checked out any of the mods yet. I really want to. I'm hoping that the developers create a workshop for it. Personally, I think that's one of the biggest things that could hurt Valheim long term, is that they do not have they have mods. People have created mods. They're not against people creating mods, but they don't have workshop support, and I think that is going to hurt them long term. Yeah, I mean, you could use the argument that neither does Skyrim, but I think that's one of the things that has really made Factorio pretty amazing compared to a lot of other games, is that they have their own kind of workshop support for mods, and I think that it was a super smart move for them. You know, even though Bethesda did not initially support Skyrim mods officially, they weren't against it. But you know, now it's just kind of built into it. Like, they have their own little kind of store. It's crappy, but at least they have their own kind of thing. But for anybody who doesn't want to install like Vortex, which I gotta say, using the most recent version of Vortex, I've got a lot of people who have complained about, you know, installing Valheim Plus. using Vortex, it's a pain in the ass. So I'm trying to come up with better instructions for people. Maybe I'll create like a little installer for people who want to play on my server. I will be streaming Valheim on Wednesday, so if you are playing that game, it's a community server. You have to have the Valheim Plus mod installed, but if you have that installed, you can come join us. We killed the first boss so far, and that's it. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one does not have power. Why doesn't it have power? Guess I built that in a stupid spot. That's okay. Let's see. Does that give it enough? Yes. Oh, but this one doesn't have power now. All right, you know what? I got these things for a reason, and we're going to start using them. Oh. Does that give enough? Yeah, it does. Good. Now we can use even less of those. Perfect. And you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll create another one here. And we'll just start using these instead because they cover a lot more area. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Let's make sure we set our priorities right. Oh, wait. I don't have that one connected. Oh, it looks like I just have to do left and right. And then as long as I have everything else connected right, then this will solve itself. Let's see, coming over here. Yeah, you know, I totally agree with you on that. Rocket Wolf 2 just said in the chat, I like the challenges of being a vanilla player. I totally agree with you on that. I try to avoid mods that... I don't like mods that make the game easy. I will sometimes install mods for some, like, you know, quality of life, make a couple of things a little bit more tolerable. Like, for example, Valheim, like, you know, for, like, planting and that kind of stuff. I think the stamina regen in that game is just painfully slow. So that's an example of that game where, like, I like the mods for it. But I did play it initially with a mostly vanilla experience. With this game, I have not done any mods. I try to stick with a vanilla experience with it for now. I mean, eventually maybe I'll get bored and, you know, check out some of the other things. Why is this not moving? This seems stalled. This should be... I mean, it's moving. It's just not moving very well. Should be moving a little bit faster than that. Okay, there it goes. I guess it just kind of had to warm itself up a little bit. But yeah, these are just not moving very fast. Oh, insufficient power. That explains a lot. Let's take a look at our... Wow, even though our production is at 550, we're consuming a lot more. Wow. We have to create even more of these. Jesus. Okay, so let's create some... Let's see. What can we burn off? We probably have way too much oil still, so we could probably go ahead and burn off some of that. So we'll let that go. So I'm probably only going to stream for like another 15 or 20 minutes. Because I know Brittany wants to watch a movie and stuff tonight. Either that or she might want to play some Valheim. Or actually, wait, I think she said she wanted to play some console. Either way, Brittany said she wanted to spend some time with me tonight. So I think we'll probably call it 9:15. We're going to go till 9:15 tonight. Yeah, and you can see all of our accumulators are totally dead. I think I have one of these, or I have a couple of these wind things. We'll just drop them even though they don't produce a lot. I just have them in my inventory. I want to get rid of them. So Brittany, how does that work for food?
Well, I have to make food, but
Yeah, but I was saying I'm going to end the stream in like at 9:15.
I think I might be too busy. It's been a couple hours now.
Do you want to just order something?
Yeah.
How about gyros? Or Greek?
You know, I can do gyros.
Gyros? Alright. Alright, so I'll order in about 10 minutes.
Here,
Or if you want, I mean, when I'm done streaming, I can help you with dinner.
I'm like super dizzy.
Okay, that's fine. Why don't you eat a snack?
Yeah, I should do that.
Okay, sorry about that. Just talking about dinner, you know, it's always that. I know I eat really late at night. I mean, it's 9 o'clock here. You'll probably see this later if you are recording your stream, but you're well over 5,000 skipped frames. Really? Wow, that is very surprising. Thank you for telling me that. Just out of curiosity, what platform are you watching on? Your FPS drops down to 4. Interesting. So I've heard off and on some people complaining about the stream, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what is the cause. Yeah, I am streaming in a little bit higher quality than most people do. I do have a really fast connection, so that shouldn't be the issue. But interestingly, Streamlabs is not saying that I have any skipped frames, so that's really interesting. Thank you for telling me that. Are you watching on like an iPad, or are you watching on a computer or iPhone? Because I know that there has been some people complaining about the about Android. For some reason, the Android app does not work very well. And I'm kind of curious. So I do also stream on YouTube as well, and I think the link is in it's in my description on Twitch, so you can actually take a look on YouTube to see if it's any better. I'm kind of curious if this is something related to your device, or if it's related to maybe my bitrate is just too high. I don't know if my resolution is too high. On home computer fiber, okay. I think it's because your source is 34. Yeah. Display is only yeah. Okay, that's a very good point. Thank you for letting me know about that. Yeah, I think I need to just lower the output resolution. I think it's definitely becoming a little bit of an issue.
Been telling you that for 6 months.
I know Brittany's been complaining to me for that about 6 months. One of the things I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about getting a dedicated streaming box and streaming to both locations using different bit rates. So I could stream to YouTube, because YouTube supports much higher bit rate than Twitch does, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you for letting me know that. You can check me out on YouTube as well and see if that works a little bit better for you. I'm kind of curious. Either way, if you're enjoying my content, please, give me a little follow, or, give me a like or whatever. That would be much appreciated. I do stream every Wednesday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, not specific time. I know it's a dumb joke, but I keep using it and I will never stop. Okay, looks like our deuterium is doing a lot better now. We are finally using all of it. Good, that's awesome. Now we can start to scale out some of our particle colliders. Oops, sorry. But we are still running into a little bit of an issue with our power generation. And let's take a look and see what we can do about that. Oh, you know what? Let's start researching this. Even though we don't have nearly enough, we don't have any green in there. Oh, wow. Let's just tell it to, let's see. Whoops. I hate the fact that I keep hitting that wrong key. Ah. Oh, that's right. I never finished hooking this up. Oopsies. I got distracted before. All right, I know this is messy. We're going to clean this up later. Let's go ahead and put that there like that. I hope this sorter's going to be able to do it from a corner. Crap, it's not. I hate that. Oh, well, you know what we can do? We can actually just move these sorters. And we'll just bring this like... we'll just bring this over like this. So now I tend to do them in the opposite direction of that, but I think for this is fine. Oh, that one's not gonna... Oh, there it goes. Whew, I thought it was gonna feed in. I like to have them kind of going in like one specific direction, but it doesn't quite work for this, or whatever. Okay, cool. So at least we're doing a little bit of research on that. Once we finish the research on this, we'll be able to continue building more of our Dyson shell, which will allow us to start to build out a little bit further. I don't want to waste any more materials right here, because we need to be able to, yeah, I can see we can't build things going up just yet. As soon as we can, as soon as we finish the research, we'll be able to do that. But part of the problem is that our graviton production, or graviton lens production, is a little bit low. but we're going to kind of cheat a little bit. We're going to grab some of these lenses that we have produced in here. So let's just go ahead and grab them all. We're going to go over to this little logistics network here, pick up all of them, drop them in there. This way our logistics bots can come through, pick those up, and start using them. And that should give us a nice little boost to our production. I know, this is a weird way to do this, but hey, it works. Okay, let's do a sort here so we can grab a little bit more. And that should help get us some green science really fast, I hope. Your playback is about 5.5K. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, that makes sense. We have over 7,000 dropped frames now. Ah, crap. Jesus. You know, I really wish Streamlabs would actually warn me about that. That is such a bummer. Let's see, I'm taking a look at the performance right now, and it's showing that it has 0 dropped frames. 30 frames per second. Why is it only 30 frames per second? I don't know why that's set for that. That's weird. That is a bummer. I'm sorry about that. But thank you for letting me know that. I will definitely see what I can do. I gotta find a way to, like, if I get a dedicated streaming box, I'm hoping that I can have, like, either 2 copies of Streamlabs going, or, you know, but I have enough bandwidth. I want to be able to stream to both locations, but YouTube can support so much higher bit rate. So, you know, I want to be able to stream this in the best quality that I can. And, you know, maybe that's why I've been having a lot of problems getting followers, because people come along and they're just like, yeah, I can't see anything. Alright, so I think that should be good. We need to pick up some more of our fuel rods. Alright, so we'll let that go through. Hopefully it'll start producing a little bit more of our green science. Let's see, is it sending anything over? Okay, it is. Let's see here. Need to grab some of this to put in our fuel. There we go. Oh wait, we had some on us. Okay, whatever. We topped ourselves off. Totally fine. And let's see here. Where were we producing? Oh wait, we need to build more of those mini colliders. Itchy nose. Okay, so in order to create some more... Wait, no, it's not fractionators. We need mini colliders. Okay, so we need a bunch of supermagnetic rings, need a bunch of frames. Supermagnetic rings are over here. We definitely have to start producing these in our mall. We just haven't done that just yet. Let's see here. What else do we need? We need frames. Wait, where are we producing frames? Crap, I don't remember where the heck we're producing frames. You know, that is another thing I really wish this game had, was the ability to, sorry, brain. To, like, mark things on the map. Oh, you know, this is probably another reason why this is running slow. I didn't scale this up yet. Oh, yeah, that's definitely another reason why this is going so slow. Oh, yeah, because we got a bunch of these in there. Okay, cool. So that should start producing a lot more, a lot faster. Excellent. But yeah, I wish there was a better way to mark things on the map so we knew how to kind of get around. Your stream is regularly dropping from 30 frames down to 4 frames per second. That's a bummer. So I don't know how to pronounce your name. TPO. Ooh, I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. Green science, what's that? So the green science in this game, so each level of science in this game, so you can see that you start off with the blue science right here, which is electromagnetic matrix. And you use that for researching items in the game. You can see we're kind of in the late game of the game. So some of the initial things only require, you know, some really basic things for the research. So you can see for this, it only requires like magnetic coils and circuit boards. And then later on you get to where it requires things like this, electromagnetic matrix. This game, kind of like Factorio, people just kind of call the science by the different colors. So you can see red science is the next, yellow, purple, and then now we're on green. In order to produce the green science, there are a bunch of different items you have to put together to produce that. The next thing, after we have passed all of the items on this, the technologies tab, you can see we're at 8% here. Once we get all the way down here to the end, we're going to get the white science, which is universe matrix, which you have to combine all of these sciences together to create the white science. And then you can create a part of the main quest line. You can do the mission complete, which I haven't done in this game yet, but that is something that we do plan on doing on the stream in the upcoming weeks. Or upcoming streams, I should say. I mean, I only play this game once a week currently on the stream. It looks like we're slowed down on our processors right now. That's the bottleneck. Interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at that as well. It's funny, fix one bottleneck and now you gotta fix the other. But I'm playing this game every Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And on Wednesdays, I am playing Valheim currently. And that is a community server, and anybody can join on when we're playing. I'm not gonna find where my processor production is. I thought it was over here. So there's, oh, here's the frames. I knew that we needed to get the frames. And let's see, we are hung up on our carbon nanotubes. We definitely have to go get those from another area, and I think, so I'm gonna make a note for myself because next stream, oops, sorry, I hit the microphone there. Next stream, we're gonna have to go out to one of the other areas, and we're gonna have to beef up our carbon nanotube production. But the great thing about carbon nanotubes is that you can also get these. There's an alternate recipe for them. So let's see, kind of coming over here to our recipes, finding our carbon nanotubes. And you can see there's an alternate recipe, which is these, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but the crystals. Those things. So we just get those, we just convert them directly into it. It's really nice. I'm pretty sure that we have an area that has them. We're just not currently getting those in there. And yeah, so this particular episode, we're not going out to any areas, but let's see. Actually, no, we can do it. The next person that subscribes, if anybody who's currently watching, if you give me a subscription or follow on, I don't do the paid stuff on Twitch right now, but if you follow me on YouTube or if you were on, either way. If you give me a follow on either of those, let me know, and I will name a system after you. Okay. So you can see this one right here is named after one of the subscribers. And one of these is named after my girlfriend, Brittany, and the other one is named after my other girlfriend, Audrey. So let's see. I know that we do have a system that does have, yeah, I can see the system right here. It has those. I don't think that we're currently going there. But since that'll be one of the next ones we go to, let's see, does this system have it? Oh, this system does have them. Let's see. Maybe we just haven't gone there yet. No. It's not that. Not there. Not there. No, it's fractal silicon. Wait, I thought the system had it. Maybe the system doesn't. Did I look at it wrong? No, it does have them. Okay, somewhere on this system it has them. That's the gas giant. There's that. That doesn't have it. Did I somehow miss it? That doesn't have it. Am I missing a planet? Okay, that's weird. Like, it does show that it has it. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, we're not going for there tonight. We're going to go there next episode, which will be next Wednesday. We'll go there. But for now, let's try to beef up a little bit more of these this production, specifically the quantum circuit production. Maybe I'll work on this a little bit after the stream, like this week, and see if we can... oh, there goes my kitty. I guess he just woke up from a nap, and he has to come out and say hi. Hi, Jaeger. You know. Anyway. Alright, so let's look back to where that... Alright, anyway, so let's look for where our processors are. I really wish it was easier to kind of mark on the map where I'm producing certain things, because I don't remember where I'm producing my quantum circuits. I suppose if I had, kind of mapped it out beforehand where I was going to be building specific things, that might have made it a little bit easier. But, yeah, I just kind of put things together. But yeah, you can see our research is finally going down a bit. 1670, yeah, it's finally researching, and that's great. I'm hoping that we can actually get enough before the end of the stream so we can start building a little bit more of that Dyson shell. How is the stream on YouTube? Does it look like it's doing pretty good? Is it dropping frames there as well? Itchy nose. I really, really wish there was a better way to kind of detect it, because unfortunately, like, I can look at the stream on my laptop. I have 2 different connections, so I can, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and check that out. I'm going to look at Twitch stream from my laptop, and let's see what it looks like. Yes, I know I'm live. Go ahead and watch the video. I'm just curious if it'll show the frame drops for me as well, because I'm looking at it on an iPad. And it's weird because it looks like it's fine on my iPad. Yeah, that's so weird. It's been so hard to troubleshoot and fix. Because, like, even if I look at their debug tools, it shows me that everything is fine. So it's been a challenge to figure this out. And unfortunately, Streamlabs does not allow me to stream to different places in different resolution. And I'm really trying to get it the best quality I possibly can, because, hey, if you want to watch this on 4K TV, I want to make sure it looks good. But, maybe I just have to do the stream in lower quality, and then I'll just, upload the higher quality one later. I think I might have to do that. If it comes down to it, I have to. I mean, I do record every single episode and keep a copy of it local. I need to start creating highlights. I did actually start watching some of my streams. I know I haven't been doing that, and it's one of the big recommendations they give to streamers, and I've been kind of violating that one. I gotta start doing, well, I mean, I did start doing it, but because I need to start creating some highlights. I was looking at my Valheim one, and there's a couple of fun moments that happened. I was like, oh yeah, I really want to create a little highlight from that, but this stream, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so it looks like this is being held up on, oh, okay. We have enough of these. They're just not producing very quickly because it requires so much more materials. But the great thing is that we can do a much faster copy and paste than we used to in the past. Just run these down there like that. And like the fact that they have this now just really teases the blueprints for later, because I just can't wait till they do that. So drop that. And this should definitely help with our production of that, because our quantum processors right now is just going way too damn slow. Okay, so let's drop one of those satellite things here instead. Oh, we need, yeah, let's drop this here. Oh, let's just make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Drop this right about there, perfect. This will allow us to scale out a little bit further. I think we're gonna have to use the other side as well. But let's hope we can get as much as, or get a lot more out of this. I mean, we're basically doubling production of it, so I'm hoping that should be enough to increase it. We don't have the 3rd level of the assemblers yet, but they do require a lot of materials. So we're not quite there yet. I mean, I think that's pretty much late game once you can get the 3rd level assembler. Can we even research that yet? But yeah, quantum printing processes will be the 3rd level, and that requires... Oh yeah, it looks like we have all the things that we'll be able to do for it. So yeah. Let me go ahead and order my food, because I am hungry. Apologies, 1 second. I'm just going to order my food really fast, and then I'll get back to working on this, and then once the food shows up, then that will be the end of the stream. So, going a little tiny bit longer than I thought, but whatever. Let's see here. Okay, we want 2 of those. Yeah, basically we get gyros and then we add shredded cheese to it. It's just a great combination. I love it so much. Oh my god. So amazing. Okay, what else? Hey, Brittany, did you want anything else, babe?
Nothing I can think of from there.
How about some baklava? However you pronounce it.
No.
No? Okay,
I'm kind of sweeted out from last night, to be honest. And
got
I
it.
got those cinnamon rolls if we have false fails.
That's a good point. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
All right, I'm ordering that right now. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna beat you if you say you're sorry again.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Uh-uh.
Okay, food's been ordered. Excellent. All right, cool. So let's see. Is this going to start producing these faster? I hope so. We're still bottlenecked a little bit, unfortunately, on these planar filters. I mean, we doubled our production of them, and it's just not quite enough. But you can see that it is currently slowed down by... What is this middle thing? Because it doesn't look like we're actually using that middle thing. Or I don't know why that middle thing is there. We don't actually need glass. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why I did that. That was a total accident. But yeah, we definitely need to use this bottom part as well. So we're going to go ahead and just fill this in a little bit. It's a good thing we have all that extra soil. And, oh, this is going to be an interesting test. What happens when I flip this around? Does it actually put them in place in the right... Does it actually put them in there? Let's see. Does it? Yes! Awesome! Oh my god, that is great. I love that. I can't wait so I can do multiple of these at the same time. No, I don't think it worked, actually. Something's wrong. This is not bringing in the things that it needs. Oh, it needs this. Oh, crap. Alright, I totally messed this up. No, that's fine. I can fix this. I can fix this. We just have to kind of loop this around. Yeah, you know, I think I did mention that when I built this, that it was kind of a bad design. And, yeah, should have thought about this a little bit better beforehand. Oopsies. It happens. We'll snake it around. It's no big deal. Oh, this is crappy. So I think we just have to kind of come up and over. Yeah, oh well, whatever. I mean, we're not going to be going through that coal for a while, so who cares? Yeah, let's go ahead and build this out further. And then now, once I put one of these there, that'll allow me to copy and paste it again. And then we also have to put an output. So we could do another copy paste. Copy pasta. I call it copy pasta working in tech. It's basically whenever you do a copy paste and you totally mess it up. And let me tell you, it happens a lot. My god, I found like one of the best insults about somebody coding. It was like, were you reading oh god, what was it? Or, you know, did you get this from the questions or the answers in Stack Overflow? I thought that was hilarious. Anybody who works in tech knows that like a majority of the things that people need to like figure out how to do something, it's like go to Stack Overflow and you do it. Like a lot of working in tech is just, you know, it's Google foo. Rocket Wolf says, I switched to the web version of your stream for comparison. The web stream is fine. The Twitch desktop app is showing all the problems. The web stream is 0 frames skipped. So it's Twitch, not you. Yeah, see, I had a feeling with that, but unfortunately that means that anybody who's watching it is having issues with it. And that sucks. So I'm going to report it to them and let them know. I'm going to try to reproduce it myself. I'm currently looking at the Twitch iPad app, and it's working. But thank you for letting me know that it is the desktop app. So I will give that a shot. I will try to install that. Just out of curiosity, what platform are you on? Are you on Windows? Are you on like Linux? Like what are you on? Because I want to make sure that I can use the exact same thing to try to reproduce this. Because yeah, it's a bummer. I want people to watch my stream. I've been really struggling to get followers, and I've been suspecting for a long time that it's been related to my stream just dropping frames. And on YouTube it's been great, looks great. On Twitch it's been pretty flaky. I actually work with somebody who used to work at Twitch, so I'm going to talk to them about it and see if they have any maybe they have some contacts for somebody who can help me troubleshoot this issue. Because yeah, I mean, if I can stream this high quality on YouTube, I should be able to do it on Twitch too. Maybe I should just look into one of those services that I can like stream to the one service and then they do like another stream out to all of the different providers. Maybe that's the way to go. Did look into one company who did it, but it looked like they were kind of pricey. So, but you know what? If I have to spend a little bit of money to make my stream that much better, I'll do it. That's okay. I mean, I was looking at vMix, but vMix. I mean, it looks really good, but it's too damn expensive. I can't justify it. I just really can't. Maybe when I get a little more popular, maybe I can, or if I get popular, maybe if I get a little more popular, I can spend $1,000 on the application. But I just couldn't do it right now for the features, and it would require so much changing around. It's such a drastically different system that I was just like, it was just too much. All right, this is good. So that means that we can actually build another one of these. Now that is going out further, that's great news. So we can scale this out even further. That's awesome. Oh, and I don't have any lab matrices. Ah, crap. I gotta go back to my mall again, pick up some of those. I'm really hoping we can get the Dyson shell done before my food arrives. I mean, food is currently estimating 45 minutes, but to be honest with you, I'll probably be ending the stream before that. But we'll see. I mean, I'm making some progress, so that's good. I'm viewing on Windows at the moment because I'm playing DSP. Oh, that's pretty awesome. You're playing at the same time. But I do normally all my work on a Linux box. Okay, interesting. I'll check out now to see how many doing Linux Twitch app allows same issues. Okay, good to know. Thank you so much. I will download the Twitch app and give that a shot. Yeah, I mean, when I'm gaming, I typically watch streams that are, usually sometimes the same game, sometimes totally different, and I watch it on my iPad. No particular reason why, I just do, and sometimes I'll watch it on my other big screen. I have a 38-inch ultra wide and a 34-inch ultra wide on my desk. I love those ultra wides. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot. What did I come over here for? I forgot. I came back to my mall because I forgot something. I would ask Brittany, but she was definitely not paying attention. Oh, lab matrices. That's what it is. Thank you.
Yep, a lot of it not help.
Brittany was like, thank you for me not helping. But you did help. Thank you. All right, let's fly back over there. We can increase that a little bit more. It is really surprising that their app is doing that. I don't know. That's just... I don't know. I mean, I use their iPad. I mean, whenever I'm... I used to at one point watch or have my stream running on the desktop version. Because I would have both the YouTube stream and the Twitch stream going at the same time, so I could watch them both and make sure there was no issues. And but I was actually, because I have two connections. I have both WebPass, which is it's technically 500 megabit down, 500 up, but in all actuality, I get about 800 down and 800 up. There's days I've almost hit gigabit. Luckily, my internal network is 10 gig. Don't have a 10 gig router just yet, but I will soon. But anyway, so when I'm watching the stream, I actually watch it on a. Oh, what did this run out of now? Oh, I guess we're still running low on processors. Oops. Oh, I guess since I scaled that out more. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I watch both the streams over the Comcast connection. This way it doesn't interfere. I mean, I know that it's downstream, but still, in order to have a proper upstream, you do need to be able to say, send syncs. And if you're not able to send syncs because you're so busy, downloading and whatnot, I mean, you still need to be able to download those syncs from the server, or else your upstream will slow down. So, okay, let's see here. Where was the processors? They were back over this way, I think. Let's fill this back up. There we go. Cool. Let's fly over here. Yeah, another thing that's wrong with the Streamlabs is that it does not always update properly when somebody follows me. So I should make sure. Wait, do I have this Twitch going here? Yes, I do. Okay, this is Twitch, and yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So yeah, it's one thing that does annoy me is that Streamlabs is not exactly very up to date with that, and every once in a while it'll just randomly break. Like a Fig randomly breaks. That's why I was looking into vMix at one point, but I just really can't justify it. Why? See, this is a weird thing. Like, why are these middle ones producing, but these top ones are not? Or some of these are producing, some of them are not. Oh, it's because the output's full. Okay, that makes sense. All right, that's fine. Actually, I guess let's just go ahead and we'll just add some more of this. Because why not? Add a few more buffers there, let it fill up. It's all good. Alright, let's kind of come over this way. Where are our processors? Oh my god, I keep forgetting where the heck they are. I swear, I should, find a way to, print out a map or something that I can just kind of get an idea of where the heck I put everything, because I always forget. I know. Okay, so here's our... Okay, it's not the processor. It's the quantum processors. That's what it was. And I thought that they were over here, but they're not. Wait, are they up here? Okay, you know what? We're going to land, and we're just going to look at the map and try to figure out instead of flying around very slowly. Okay, here was all of our deuterium production, which I'm sure we're going to have to increase that, but right now it's okay. There's our sails. There's our frames, our broadband, fiber stuff, whatever the heck those are called. I always forget. There's our rocket carriers. Or carrier rockets, whatever. And then there's that. That's our mall. And I'm right back there. Is it part of the particle broadbands? No. Oh my god, how do I keep losing these? I've got to find a way to map these. There's got to be an easier way to deal with this. I really wish there was a way to map it out. Inventory. Just trying to see, maybe they did add something. I don't think they did. See, this is an example of where I'd really like to use a mod. I'd like to use a mod that could just kind of set me with little flags. You can see how North Pole, South Pole's flagged. I'd like to be able to put some flags for just, put an icon of what thing I'm producing, so I could just get a list and be like, okay, show me where, oh yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Now if I can figure out where I am, okay, they're down that way. Perfect. But yeah, I want to be able to just look at a list and be able to say, okay, show me where the, quantum processors are being produced, and it just shows me kind of on the map where it is. There we go. We're just kind of setting a waypoint. A waypoint would be even better. So it looks like we still are a little bit slow on those, but that was because we just started beefing these up. We had to get the sorters for it. Now I remember. That's what it was. Okay. Oh my god. Sometimes my brain is like an amusement ride, circus thing. I don't know. There we go. Beefing these out. This is what we call in tech horizontally scaling. Or scaling horizontally, you know, whatever. Vertical scaling would be increasing each of these to level 3, but we don't have those yet. And there we go. I think there's something that we are running a little bit low on right now. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at our production of those. And that's the plane filter. So we'll just put that on filter number 2. Put that part of our quantum processor so we can filter those. Oh, that's nice. I like that. So plane filters, we're producing 112 per minute now, and we're consuming 86. So I think we've definitely improved that. Let's look at the past like 10 minutes. Production 87, consumption 84. Past hour, okay, yeah. So good. I think we're now producing enough finally to for that. So I think we should be producing enough of those now. Let's take a look. Yeah, we can see some of these machines are still starving a little bit, but it should start getting better soon. But I think we're going to need another line of them, to be honest with you, because we're just not producing enough of these quantum processors. We really should be, we need to be able to triple or at least double those. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is, we don't have a lot of space here, unfortunately. So, how do I want to do this? I can put a splitter here and run a whole nother line going this way, which is one good strong possibility. We're going to need a lot more of this foundation in order to do that though. But we can go pick up a bunch more foundation. Yeah, we need to get a lot more foundation. But yeah, I think we can... Let's see, those are 2 currently filled. Let's see how this is doing. Well, another thing we can do is we can build it to the top because we already have this kind of coming through. Oh, but we just don't have enough of these. Enough of these Casimir? I don't know how you pronounce that. Enough of those Casimir crystals kind of coming in. So we definitely need to increase that production. I'm going to make a note for myself that we need to also increase that. Because that's something we're going to have to do probably next stream. Oh, but it is bringing some in, because yeah, I do remember that we are bringing those in from another system. But I guess we're just not producing enough of those. But yeah, I can see 650 of those coming in. And we're going to consume those pretty quickly, because you can see that these machines right here are definitely going to start starving up. But they're doing good. We still have a bunch more coming in. Okay, so it's not too bad. Okay, so the question comes down to, do we build to the north or the south? Either way, we're going to have to take advantage of... I don't know. I don't know if we should do north or south. I guess it doesn't really... Well, let's go fill up on some of our foundations so we can build that out a little bit more. It looks like our accumulators are still empty, so we definitely need more power production, so that's also an issue. I'm just going to take some of these empty accumulators, drop them here. I know they're not going to fill up right away because, well, they have nothing in them. We're not producing nearly enough. Let's see, how much is our deficit? Wow, our deficit's really bad. Let's see, what could we do? I mean, we could potentially create some more of those, what the heck are they called? Where is it? We can create some more of these ray receivers. I think we're going to do that because that'll give us a little bit more energy during daytime hours at least. And let's see here. Well, another thing we could do is, I know at one point we were burning off a lot of our excess oil, so we could also go get some of that. Let's grab some of these. We're going to need that to produce a couple more of those ray receivers, and we also need we need some silicon for that. High purity silicon, or whatever you call it. And I know we have those in the mall somewhere. Let's see, how are we doing on this hydrogen? Yeah, we always have plenty of hydrogen. Yeah, let's set up a couple more of these thermal powers, and we'll just burn off a lot more of this excess hydrogen. I have to build this over here, though. Swear you always have excess hydrogen. And that's fine to burn it off. So let's go ahead and burn some of that crap off here. And we got to loop that around in a really stupid way, but whatever, who cares? This is a great example where that copy paste will really come in handy. Instead of dropping each one of those. You know, I normally do a little bit less sloppy than this. I usually put these all in the right place, but... Oh, you know what I was just realizing? When I placed that down, it looked like it did actually copy the sorter as well. So I think when I produce the next one, as long as I like to put all of my sorters in the center. I just like to make them look consistent for some reason. I don't know, I'm just kind of a perfectionist that way. And let's see, let's put another one of these kind of coming out this way. And we'll run it through this way, because we'll probably have another line there later. Put that there. And let's see, if I put this here and then put that there like that, now I do a copy, does it also put the sorter there? It does. Awesome. Okay, so I just got to remember to do that beforehand. I like to try to put... Oh, I ran out of those. Okay, so that should help us a little bit more with our power production. Oh, wow, it only brought us up 30%. That's still an issue. We still need a lot more power production. Wow, we're using a lot of power production now. Or we're consuming a lot of power. That's just our logistics network. I mean, we don't exactly have the most efficient logistics network, but that's okay. Otherwise, why are you building a Dyson shell, you know? Oh, it looks like my iPad just ran out of power. Oopsies! Connected to your YouTube stream now, and the stream is fine at 1440 30 PS. Only issue is the volume, which is normalized to 45%. YouTube is streaming you 2560 by 1460. It's interesting because my monitor is actually at 3460 by 1600. And you, what do you mean by the only issue has the volume, which is normalized at 45%. I don't think I understand what you mean by that. They're modifying my volume? Like, is it too low on YouTube? That's another thing that's kind of been a pain in the ass to get exactly right. I know that I am going a little bit low. I mean, when I do my warm-up checks, I know that I am a tiny bit low, but I'm trying to prevent any background noise. Because I do have a lot of computers in here, unfortunately. And what's going through my mixer, it's difficult to kind of like, I want to make sure that my headphones are pretty much what everybody's hearing, but it's hard to get that right because it goes into my mixer first, and then it goes into the computer, and then there's Streamlabs kind of takes over from there. So it's been hard to get my volume the exact right amount. Well, looks like we need more processors. Oops. Luckily, our processor production is right here, and I think that we have those going into a... Yep, there we go. We have them going into a buffer for myself for whenever I need them, which is great. Have way more of a buffer than we actually need, but that's okay because we need to build a bunch of these. And we're out of silicon again. Do need to start automating this too because it's annoying creating these. To be honest with you, these individually don't really produce that much power. Let's make sure we're going to the North Pole. Let's go to the South Pole first. The stats for nerds, lol, not sure what that's about. I just know your volume is low. Hard to hear you with the volume all the way up. Interesting, okay. So Twitch and YouTube are both showing me at a different volume. That is weird. Let me take a look at the settings for Streamlabs and see if I can adjust that slightly. But in the meantime, I'm going to increase my gain a tiny bit. Okay, so I definitely increased my gain a little bit more. I don't know if that's going to help or not. Because I want to make sure that I'm not, making Twitch too loud. And I want to make sure that I'm not getting any of my... Because I can hear the background noise from my... Because Streamlabs does its own little noise canceling. And I can hear a little bit of the background noise from my computers and such. But what goes into Streamlabs and such, I can't actually hear it. But I'm taking a look to see if there are any settings specific to YouTube on Twitch, or excuse me, on Streamlabs, and I'm not seeing anything. Anything specific. Okay, so audio, okay, stereo, yep, all of that. But I don't have anything specific to the streams. Huh. I am using Streamlabs. Streamlabs it's essentially OBS, but so Logitech took OBS and they kind of create a little bit different of a product than Streamlabs. And it has a few more built-in things than OBS does. It had a bunch of themes that I can download and such. I don't know if I can actually export those directly to OBS. There was a bunch of like graphics and bunch of utility that it did not have. So that's pretty much why I've been using it. But I mean, if I can get a way to export it, and if OBS can, do all the things that I need to, I can definitely consider switching back to OBS. But I'm not sure how much it's going to help. Okay, so we built a bunch of those, and power production's still a little bit low. We're going to go build some of these on the other pole of the planet as well. I mean, plus we're going to need a lot of these receivers once we start getting into the antimatter and such. So there we go. We got a bunch of these. I mean, they got 100% strength. They're doing pretty good. We're not going to. There is a way that you can put graviton lenses in there. We just don't have enough to really use with that right now. The mic background noise cancellation is probably working to keep the ambient noise down. Yeah, I mean, it does work really well. But what I was just saying is that it's difficult for me to know exactly what the stream is hearing because I hear more background noise in my headphones. So the way that I have it configured currently is the sound for the game comes out of the game, or out of my speakers. It goes into a mixer. I have two inputs, two XLR inputs for my microphone and for Brittany's microphone when she's playing. And then I have the output going in through USB, and then it goes into the, and then Streamlabs picks it up. The reason I do it that way is I don't have to worry about any loopbacks or anything like that, because loopbacks can be a giant pain in the ass, because otherwise it doesn't know what it's doing. But unfortunately, because of doing it that way, it makes it difficult for me to know, exactly what's going on. Now, of course, I could just kind of move my mic a little bit closer, and that should definitely put things a little bit louder. So I have it a little bit higher now. Does it seem like it's better for you now? I mean, I am worried that I'm making Twitch too high. So there's one thing I'm concerned about. But definitely let me know. I mean, I can just lower my headphones. I mean, if this is going to be the level that kind of works, it'll be easier for me to know when I'm actually not loud enough, Because I also don't want it to start clipping, because clipping is definitely really bad. I think it would take a lot for me to clip on this microphone. Interestingly, this particular microphone, or this style of microphone, the same model, was the same model that Michael Jackson used to use to record some of his songs. So I thought that was kind of cool. Not the reason I bought it, but I just thought that was kind of cool. I mean, this microphone, you'll definitely see a lot of streamers and podcasters and whatnot use it. It is a really nice microphone. But out of the box, you have to use one of these things that give it increased gain, because out of the box, the gain is really, really small. I know a lot more about video than I do audio. Audio is where it, you know, it sounds better. Okay, so how do I sound on YouTube? By the way, I just want to say thank you so much for doing this troubleshooting with me. I greatly appreciate it. And just for that, I am going to name this planet after you. So, I'm not sure if you're already following me or subscribing or whatnot, but it would be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to get 100 on YouTube. Because I can get my custom name, and I'm so close. So do you want me to list your name as Rocket Wolf, or do you want me to put you as Scott, quote, Rocket Wolf? So you let me know, and I will name this gas giant after you. But I will put Rocket Wolf right now, and then you let me know if you want me to add the Scott part or not. But it's great for having you by. I really greatly appreciate it. It's fun to chat with people, especially when they're playing the same game. I actually sometimes just watch streamers while I'm working too. I can just kind of listen to things in the background and get some strategies and such. And, you know, what are we looking for? So in order to build more array receivers, we need the supermagnetic coils, which are right over here. Grab 2 stacks of those. Yeah, we really need to start producing these in our mall, because it's getting a pain in the ass producing these by hand. I guess it's something I should really just put in my to-do list, because I don't feel like putting them in the mall right now. I'm just feeling kind of lazy. I just want to get some of our research going faster. You know, we're at 201, so we're doing a lot better. Oh, here's the iron beams. Grab a little bit more of that. We're just going to produce as much as we can until... Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Okay, 3 more. So I think we built on the South Pole before. So let's build that on the North Pole. Build a couple more array receivers, and then that should help with some of our power needs. I don't know if it's going to help a ton, but it should help a little bit. Let's see. We are currently at 80%. Yeah, we're just not... I mean, to be fair, our Dyson sphere is pretty limited right now. It is not nearly as big as it should be. But, you know, once we do unlock the shell, we'll be able to get a little bit more power production going. I'm curious, can we see a little bit of the shell yet? Nah, we really can't. It's too small. I mean, once we do get a little bit more, you'll definitely be able to see it in the sky. Okay, there we go. I didn't think we were going to have enough room between those, but we do. That's great. Oh, lack of item. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Let's see. We didn't really produce enough. Intensity, 92%. Yeah, we're just really... We need a lot more power production. Holy crap. Okay. Well, let's see. What do we have a lot of excess? I mean, I think we probably have a lot of excess hydrogen. So let's go to our mall. We'll pick up a little bit more of the, I go by Rocket Wolf. Okay, so I will leave it as Rocket Wolf. I think the mic is such high quality that it's very sensitive to proximity and will start to cancel you out. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I need to do some testing of just like really yelling into the mic. And if I can yell into the mic and it's not clipping too bad, then you know what? I'll just raise the gain a lot more and just kind of roll from there. The volume is equally better on the Chrome web page as well. Okay, awesome. Great. Thank you so much for the troubleshooting. That's really great to know. Yeah. Thank you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the help. It's also been kind of tough because, like, unfortunately, you can't, like, change a lot of these settings while the stream is going. So it makes it difficult because I don't want to have to keep stopping and starting it. You know, I've done the thing where, you know, I have another account that I've tried doing some test streams on. And, you know, things will work great for me. And then he'll come across and then one person will be like, oh, yeah, this isn't working on my Galaxy, you know, blah, 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 whatever. And I don't have any, the Android I have is a Pixel 3 XL. I also have an iPhone. It's been working great on both of those. Brittany also has an iPhone. She has an Android. And it's been working fine on hers. So it's just been kind of a... It's been a tough thing to figure out, like, whose is working and whose is not. Like, which devices are working. And, you know, it does make it kind of tough. So... But that's where I have amazing people who are watching me to let me know about those things. Okay, grabbing a couple bunch of more of these thermal power things and hope that we can get our production up a little bit further. Okay. Let's see. I think it was over here. Yes! Finally. Okay, that research is done. That's awesome. Okay, so let's go over to our Dyson shell, and now this is where things get a little more interesting. You can see our Dyson's, our sale count is only 789. They kind of, expire pretty quickly. But now we can actually start making the cool part of this. So let's go ahead and select that again. I didn't even figure out what design I'm going to do yet. So we're going to do, so we're going to pause the game for a second. I'm going to take a drink. What kind of design do I want to do? I think we'll start off with diamonds. Why not? Well, I already have this line kind of come across, so let's try to use that. Let's go with, I did honeycombs before. I did diamonds. Oh, you know what we can do? We could do diamonds right on the, yeah, let's do diamonds like this. Let's try this. So we'll do like this. Oh, that's wrong. I didn't want to put it there. Oh, diamonds are not going to work for that. Damn. Delete to remove. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, we're not going to do that. Let's try doing... Oh, I haven't played around with these other kind of layouts. Let's see what these other layouts... Oh, there we go. We can do some cooler stuff with this. Ooh, I like this. Geometric grid. Oh, I haven't done anything curved yet. Wait, how does the curve work? Okay, that's not as interesting as I thought it was going to be, but okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll start off with that. We'll do some diamonds. We're going to do a couple of those. If we don't like it, we'll change it around later. We can also add multiple layers, too. I don't like the shape of that diamond. Let's do it a little bit further out. Let's make them actually a little bit thicker. So let's see. We're going to bring this up to right about there to there. Is that the same? Wait, no, that's the same. Oh, but I can only bring it out to there. But I can either have them connect or I can have them not connect. I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool with them not connected. Oh, yeah, and then we can kind of do this. Just to make it look kind of interesting. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I guess I'm still going back to like the... There we go. Okay, so what I've done here is these are like kind of the structural points. It's going to have the rockets kind of land into those, and then we'll continue to build those out. And then these solar sails will get sucked into these solid areas here. And I could, of course, also build out the solid areas here as well. But we're going to leave those empty because that'll create a nice kind of design for it.
You have finished the Dyson shell planet. Once nodes and frames are done construction, the
Let that
Dyson
thing
shell
talk.
will put solar sails to use automatically. Each solar sails provide one cell point, and you can click the shell to view the total number of cell points required.
There you go. So yeah, you can just click on one of these points and you can kind of see like where you're at with it, like how many of those rockets you need to kind of go to it. Like you can see this one right here. Right, let's see what one that it's actually going to land on. It's going to land on this one right here. And then you can see the number goes to, well, it already went to 2. Oh wait, sorry. No, that's it's built one's incoming, and it needs 110. So it requires a lot of materials to build these. Oh, excuse me. Once it goes to a nice point, you only notice the curve near the poles. It looks straight normally. Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, I guess we'll do that when we'll see how the design goes. Oh, this looks kind of cool. I actually want to create it along these lines here. That would be really cool. But I'd have to do a lot more research in order to get that. Well, maybe we'll do it on the second sphere we'll do. We'll actually just trace along these lines and just make it look kind of cool that way. Well, we'll start off with this design. We'll see how it goes, and we'll switch it up as we go along. So eventually this will start sucking in some of those solar cells. It'll take a while, but once it starts sucking those in, then you will see the amount of power production we have. It will start to increase. We're at 65 megawatts right now, which is nothing because the efficiency that we have is really, really small. But let's see what we can do. I think there is one for utilization. So this will allow receiver to... let's try that again. Allow ray receiver to consume graviton lens. Whoops. Sorry, one second. That is my food being delivered. Okay, so that's a good thing. Sorry, I usually put my phone on mute because I don't, yes, I do have songs on there, and I don't want to get a copyright strike, so like hopefully that is okay. Anyway, well, I think we're going to end it here. Whoops, I don't like that there. We're going to get rid of that. We've done a lot tonight, and, streamed for almost 3 hours. That's pretty cool. It's a lot higher than I normally do. I usually do only about, just got a text message at the same time. But yeah, anyway, so things went really well tonight. We, we got our green science going. We have to start scaling things out a little bit more. We're definitely running some power problems. I'll see if I can work on that a little bit off the stream, maybe later on this week. And, yeah, so I will be back. Let's go back over my other camera. There we go. So, yeah, I will be back on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, and we're going to be playing Valheim. And if you are a fan of Valheim, please come join us. You will actually be able to play the game during the stream. You won't be able to join the stream, but you'll be able to listen to the stream. You'll be able to build your own little house, and you can kill any of the bosses any order you want. You can do all the things you want. You can come along with the raids with us. I know there will be a little bit of a delay. It'll be a little bit of an interesting challenge, but anybody's allowed to join. Come hang out and build some cool stuff. The server's only going to be running while the game is, while I'm streaming. But eventually, after a little bit, once I do get a couple people actually interested in it, I'm going to set up a Discord for my channel. And then we can talk on there. And if there's any griefers or anything like that, you can message me and I can just boot them or, ban people, whatever. I'm no tolerance for that, that kind of thing. But anyway, come check it out. Subscribe, like, share it around. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much, Rocket Wolf, for the troubleshooting. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you're able to drop by again. No, you did not sidetrack me. You have helped me a ton tonight, so I really appreciate that. It was great chatting with you. I hope that you stop by again. You were great to hang out with. So thank you so much, and everybody have an absolutely excellent weekend. What's left of it? Well, it's Saturday. And please stay safe. Bye, my unicorns. Bye.